Oh, man. Okay. Happy 4th, everybody. It's time for some Satisfactory. Are you ready? I'm ready. We got really close to getting steel online. We found an iron patch right next to 3 coal patches, and it's a pure iron patch, too. It's over past the river where we're doing our coal power plant, and we can expand that, too, with that 3rd coal that we have, so I'm excited about that. So that's really the first thing I want to get up, because everything that we want to do at this point is kind of relying on steel products. So we're going to get that going first. Most important thing I think we can get going, especially you see that stuff that's up there. Hey, game change. That's right. I forgot to change my game. Fuck's sake. There we go. Let me check real quick. Make sure that's it. Thanks, Villain Leandre. There we go. We're in. Okay. Yeah, you forget the little things, man. It's always those little buttons you forget to press. Okay, so I really want to get all that up. I mean, you can see in the top right, the advanced steel production requires some steel products, that steel tubing. That's not the biggest thing that I want to work on. Biggest thing I want to work on is my dick, but also we have some car that we need to make. And it takes the next version of the modular frame, which I don't remember what it's called. And we don't make it in here. Yeah, rebar gun. Fuck yeah, we got a gun. I forgot about a gun. Where is it at, though? It's not in my hands. That's a problem. But that in my hands is... God damn it. This system is not great. This inventory and changing stuff in and out of your hands is probably the biggest complaint I have about the game. And that's saying a lot, because I don't have... Well, that's not saying much. I don't have many complaints. So I don't know how you would say that, but I do. Oh, yeah, I forgot, dude. We lost our fucking minds, because we've got access to this stuff now. Decoratives and nicer walls with doors and windows. These are ports for conveyor belts to go through. This is exactly how we plug things in to our... we even have a gate wall that we can put fucking trucks through. Ports for conveyors. These are so cute. These are so cute. I want to look at these again, because we even have wall attachments, which are going to be great for the verticality, right? Yeah, the MAM, I think, it was either that or we wanted to build a car. And I think it was the Explorer. Yes, the car that requires 5 of the... Look at this thing. It's not as big as I thought it was. Good. I'll need to obviously make it so I can drive through here. Let me just check. We can kind of preview if we can fit through there. It's about how fast I'm going to go, too. I don't think we're going to fit, but you know what? We're going to try. We're going to use the jump pads and jelly pad for jumping up and falling down this cliff as well. So I think let's at least start out with looking at some logistics. Let's figure out how we're going to traverse up and down this cliff better, because I'm tired of the ladders. I'm really tired of the ladders. And then let's probably expand coal forward, get the other 4 generators right in front of it. And it's our copper is right there. We've got iron up there, though, and all of our coal. There's 2 coal right there, and there's 1 right there. So it's right by the water. It's in a perfect position. I don't know where more coal might be. We're not worried about that. The other coal is probably not going to be right over here. And I'm trying to think if there's anything that we use coal for that isn't power. I imagine there will be in the future, but for now, no, there's not. I mean, maybe gunpowder or anything like that. Explosives, maybe, but... Definitely not thinking anything as far as like long-term production. I see some red lines up there. Is it just not connected to power? We have that miner up there. I don't remember. It's so nice not having to worry about power levels, man. Not having to worry about if our generators are fueled. Yeah, there's no, fuck, I can't talk. There's no environmental impact like there is in Factorio with the pollution, which is one of the most important game mechanics. It doesn't exist here. I definitely appreciate games. Eco is another one. Eco does this where it's a Minecrafter kind of game, but you have to deal with the ecological impact of all of your industry. If you cut down trees too much, they don't just grow back. You can't just plant a tree and it comes back. It takes a long time to come back. And if you don't have trees there, certain animals won't go there. I think the deer specifically, I think they will only try to hang around areas with trees. So you can push the nature back, much as you would expect to have, you know, in the real world. And that is the core of the game, is the ecological impact of your advancement in technology and trying to balance those things. When you smelt metals, you produce slag that pollutes the ground and makes it hard to plant things. So you have to separate those guys out, you know, so you're not contaminating or ruining your own crops. Yeah, steel's good because of this. It's going to give us access to all of those materials. I'm just going to call those graphics cards because that's what I think. There's circuit board, but like that's a thick ass circuit board. That's a graphics card. And just like an IRL, they're precious and rare. But I definitely think all of these are going to be good for us. We need gunpowder, and these are steel pipes, I think is what they are. Yeah, steel pipes. So it's just steel going into the pipes, which is totally fine. It's not going to take that much now. Are we Bitcoin it now? Yeah, we definitely are. Would love to make some, now that we have a shitload of mycelia, would love, honestly, I wish I could farm, because the one thing I'm really dying for is some kind of natural organic material to make medicine out of. So, we'll see. But I want to get over there and do some production. We're going to make the steel over there. Let me check my inventory and make sure I can build stuff. We are going to make the steel over there, and then we're going to pipe it home. Yeah. Start up the VOD the same way we ended the last one. Oh! Oh! I need to put a landing pad right down on that thing and just jump off of here. I mean, I could do it anyway, but it's a one-way trip and I can't walk once I land. We did have a big coom fest. Yeah, I've slept since then, though. You know, after you get that big nut that is like, it completely rattles your bones. Jesus Christ. You just gotta rest. You gotta, fuck's sake. You gotta relax a bit. You can't do that. Why did he put the ladder in the dumbest spot that I can't jump down onto it? I'm angry. Yeah, post-nut clarity. That's where we are right now, dude. We're zen. We are 100% zen. I've sent out a third of my body weight cooming the other day. Now we get to relax and just do a nice casual game of where the fuck is my steel? It's going to be nice because we're going to be expanding power. I think, well, honestly, we just double it. We just double our power output. We get these two splitters to... You know what? Honestly, I wonder if, with the new coal coming in, how much could we overcharge this? Because it tells me target output and clock speed. It doesn't tell me how much coal is consumed. I imagine it is proportional. 15 to 75. Which is a 6-to-1. It's a 6-to-1 ratio. Yeah, that was fun discovering Gambits in Disgaea 6. That looks like a damn good game. It's pretty good. Third of my body. That is a lot of coom. That is a lot. I wouldn't say no to it either. Dude, you get thirsty in the middle of the night. There's only one thing that satisfies, and that's Daddy's Milkies. But you get what you're given, you know? That's just kind of the life we live. I'm gonna get this to bridge all the way across. Let's go ahead and finish this. You know what, you motherfucker. I see you, bitch. I only have 1 ammo. What? I have 100 shots. Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. I just can't read the UI. Let's try that. It's a bit over. But are you gonna try and swim? Stupid. Whoa, he dodged. What? Leandri, don't Nico soon Daddy's Milkies. What the fuck? Why is my chat full of sluts? I think a lot about the fact that streamers' chats are just depictions of themselves. Yeah, that's right, bitch. This is my territory. Fuck you. Take that one for the road. That hit, by the way. Here we go. I don't know if my chat's full of furries, Mr. Furry. You're literally the only furry I know. I got Timon, who's scaly, because apparently there's a differentiation there that matters. And then I don't know anybody else. We joke about people being furries all the time. There we go. Fuck's sake, I'm tired of building shit at the bottom of the river. Are you still alive, by the way? Where'd this motherfucker go? He's probably right under here like, bro, let me up. I'm gonna see him, and then I'm gonna shoot him. I think I already stole the power slug up off of here, yeah. But this will be a good staging point for us to be able to, I don't fucking know, place things. There's a lot of berries over here, actually. This may be my medicine island. Isla de Messina. We do that one. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, don't tell Quachi this is where the medicine is made. That's fine. Okay, so let's get this platform finished, and then we can expand our power out. I think when this game finally goes, like it's finished, it's, you know, fully out of early access, it becomes current access. Fuck off. We should definitely do a big community game. All of us playing, all at once. It'd be an absolute fucking clusterfuck. I think it'd be so good. Here we go. Very close to being finished. This also makes it so much easier to just get across the river. I'm angry. Just makes it so much easier to get across here because we don't have to swim. Oh, there he is. He's back. Never mind. Fucking psych. Oh, why'd you stop? That would have been a good shot. What the fuck? Is this a player-controlled boar? What is that? I just shot over him. I don't know if... Is he just trying to play tag? Like, what's happening here? Holy shit, I keep overshooting him. He does not like being shot with a spiky rebar. Not that I can blame him. I've spent so much ammo on this fucking thing. I don't think he can decide if he's gonna attack me or not. Well, goodbye, son. I'm fine with that. There we go. 3 alien carapace. Very good. I appreciate the flip. Unnecessary as it was. Alright, let's see if we can expand our power. And boy howdy, let me tell you how much I just want to redo this whole thing. Can I afford to do that? Yeah, we did just send him to college. Can I afford to just redo this whole thing? And do it right? Can we do that? Because the one line of coal coming in here will fund all 8. And then we can add on additional based on the output of the new coal over there. Because, I mean, we're about to get up to potentially tier 2 miners as well. So these rates are all going to be adjusted here pretty quick. And I think, honestly, we need to spread these out a bit more and properly standardize them onto the grid so that we can get we have enough room to be able to work the pipe, but also to get them connected into the, you know what, fuck it, we're doing it. You can't stop me. That's fine. Hopefully the regional manager isn't paying attention to this. It's all fine. It's all okay. Yeah, we're just going to undo all of this. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Well, pipe work is a fucking nightmare. Compared to belts, this is shit. We are still going to do tanks. No, we're not. Fuck that. We should never need to do tanks. We're only ever using the rates that we're oh, shit. Well, we're gonna make a personal box. Let me get a. Let's see, production. It's under production, right? Here at the bottom, equipment workshop, crafting bench. Pretty sure it's equipment workshop. Let's just give ourselves a local station. Let's go ahead and do this. A local station that allows us to do maintenance. It's perfect. Let's just do that. Okay. This is our maintenance space. We're going to go ahead and... I can't make a box over here? The fuck? Oh. We'll just do this. We do 1, 2, 3. And that should be enough to just store some of this. Like, we don't need all of these burners. Oh, no. Those are... yeah, we were going to go set up all the miners over there. We'll still do it. Just not right now. Just not right now. There we go. Sometimes I don't know what I'm deleting. Whoa. Why do we have the crafting bench? Was that for no. For making, oh yeah, it was for making the copper stuff for the pipes. Let me make sure I'm picking up everything because it's going to get dropped in the water if I'm not. There we go. We're going to get this coal back as well. I still like the idea of having this one splitter go out here into the various pathways, but we're just going to have 2 main paths. And I think that we standardize that the water pipes come in from the left. The coal will always route to the right side. We're not going to do this down the center and the splitting because we don't want to end up having to cross those things ever. Having to cross those conduits was just a nightmare. And that was only for the, I think, 2 that we ended up needing to do it with. So, no, we just don't want to do that anymore. Okay, so we're going to have our power connect in here ultimately, and then it's going to continue on. I don't necessarily think that it is going to be necessarily for us to have a separate power conduit running for the infrastructure here at the power plant. I don't think that's going to be necessary. Given what I've seen, I don't think that there's going to ever be an issue of a lack of reliance. If for some reason I am not paying attention to power and we go overboard, we're going to have to run down here and turn these things on anyway, and at that point we might as well diagnose and attempt to expand. At that point we might as well. My question is whether we can overclock miners, because if we can overclock the drills, then the math gets real fucky real quick, and so do our profits. So that's going to be something I will eventually want to look at. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just do a coal generator. We're going to give ourselves ample power. Get it, ample? And we're going to start it right here. I'm going to... Right there. Let's go in by 1 on either side. Let me just center it. Let's just center it right here. Right on the edge. Perfect. We'll do 1 right there. Coal will always be routed from the right side there. So we'll have a line of coal coming down right here into splitters. And it will split and go in immediately and then branch forward. It will not branch off to the right and go around again because it will have to cross a pipe to do that. We'll also have our pipes running down a line like this to whichever one they're connected to. So the water pump will start over here. Start one here. It'll connect to that, a second one. We'll have a water pump right here on the other side too, which will then probably cross over this one. It'll probably have a stacked... I don't know if we can stack pipes yet. I don't think we can. I don't know if we're able to put a pipe support on top of a pipe support, because that's what I want to do. Doesn't look like it wants me to do that. Okay. Because if we could just get like... I mean, it's possible that we have the water start there and it runs back. That's possible too. Hey, Raven Trickster, good to see you, man. Welcome. I would like this to be centered too, just for my own peace of mind. Though I think this actually might be... that might line up. We might be able to do that. Because having the water come in from the right side was a problem, unless we have it route in front of them and come back this way again, which is fine. Because this side is exposed. We also could just rotate these. We could just have the other... Not you. We could just have the other line of generators rotated. I think that that's an elegant solution. Right on the edge there. Because then the coal will always be on the inside and the water will always be on the outside this way, no matter how many, no matter how many ways we do it. And it doesn't matter that it splits and then curls around to the left again, or if it splits and goes up to this guy and then continues forward. That actually ends up being a really elegant solution. Okay, never mind, that's what we're doing. I'm a genius. Okay. And we do want to give 1 full... Does this actually line up perfectly? No, it doesn't. It's one over. So we are going to back this up to where it was the same way. It's going to be split right down the middle here. It's going to be right on the edge. That should give it... Yeah, that's going to be plenty of room for a pipe to come in from this side and a belt to come in from this side. No problem. I imagine... Like, it's 1 off, but I imagine it's still something that could be centered. Like... Maybe it's not 1 off. No, it is 1 off. Okay, never mind. Fuck me then, right? It really is just 1 off. Oh no. Yeah, let's see if we can get the full 8 in here, and then we can set up an adjacent factory or power facility nearby for that spare coal to be routed into. Okay. That's 3. We need a 4th one down here on the end. Right off of this. It looks like it's going to work, too. Looks like it will just perfectly fit. I mean, you could not convince me that there was a better area to do. It's perfect down to the single grid line. Beautiful. And we have, I can't remember the rate. It's 100. It's 150 out per minute from the water pump. What's a normal layout, Raven? What's a normal layout for a power plant? I'm interested to know what that would look like. Here we go. Get that guy. This just allows if I were setting this up in Factorio, back to back is what you see a lot. I could see that, yeah. You have like a, yeah, I could definitely see that. It's more efficient on belts that way for sure. Using lifts to bring down the coal, that's cute. Yeah, that's a cute organization. We might do that on the other one just to have some variety. What am I out of? Cable. Out of cable. Well, I don't want to run all the way back up there for cable again. Let's see if we can make some down here ourselves. We need a crafting bench for that. Did we delete it? We did delete it. Okay. Production. Yeah, this is much less efficient for space and stuff like that, but it is a solution. Put this right there. Actually, no. You know what? I like this right there. Okay, so we need to make some wire. Let's just make some straight cable from the wire that we have. I don't see us needing the wire itself specifically. There we go. That's 40. That should be enough for a couple more. How much is needed per? 30. Oh, shit. Well, it'll give us 1. We'll get 1. Okay. Perfect. And we need 1 more. We'll get the cable for that later. We're not quite ready to get all of these set up, and when we are, it'll be figured out. Now, we want to nudge that over to the right if we can. Let me see if we can get tennis splitter. We can get it as far left as this, and it is lined up, never mind, so that's perfectly lined up. Because I'm going to get a pipe running this way, and the splitter for the pipe isn't as broad. No, we don't need to do that at all. We do this down the center because we can just... wait, are these lined up? They're not lined up, I think. Are these all going to be off by 1? No, I think they're on the same grid. It's just that rotating them is like there's a slight extension at the front of it. So that's interesting. No, but we're going to do like this. And I think that we line it up with the front here, just catty corner. That way the belt goes evenly to the side. There we go. The individual belt end just needs to be at tier 1. And then we do... Well, we don't need this. And it does need to be a tier 2 belt going in. So we'll take all that in. We should be good. I should put a stand there to support that, make it look a little bit better. But yeah, this works. We'll do 7 all the way down. Let me go ahead and get the next splitter down. I like having these splitters down the middle for sure. There's that one. I mean, this is going to be pretty from a distance, I think. It's going to be really nice to look at from a distance. Okay. And then 1 more. There we go. Okay, so each of these individual branches can come off and just do this. That connects back. This one connects over forward, but there isn't one there, so I'm going to connect this way. Connect this. It's going to be a pretty kind of curly boy. This will stop things from having to cross, though, which is the most important thing. It's the most important upgrade from the system we had before. Oh, we're out of these plates, too. Well, these guys are set up. Let's get the water pump set up now. And let's see, because I know the water extractor does 120. per minute, and I think these guys take 50. I can't remember what they take, but it's a round number. Yeah, 50 cubic meters per minute, so. We could overclock the water extractor, which I think would be wise, to give us 150. And then we could just do 3 off of 1. I really wish we could overclock it to... Well, here's the thing about overclocking is that our pipes have to be able to handle that. Let me see what our pipe throughput is. I think it's up to a kind of ridiculous amount, isn't it? 300, yeah. If we could overclock a water collector... Let me just place one for now. Never mind, can't do that. Fuck me. Let's do some reinforced plates. I thought I'd never have to make these again, but here we are. Okay, real quick. Just put the 1 down. Doesn't matter if it clips. Just want to look at it. Max flow rate is 600. So if we could... We're going to need like a tier 2 pipe, but that didn't make any sense. Unless it has 2 outputs somehow. It goes... If it went into a... are the splitters 600? Because we need to find a way to get this... If we can connect it directly to a tank, that still wouldn't work because we need to... Interesting. How would we get the full output here? There is a tier 2 pipe. Gotcha. Well, I do want to get this all the way up to... This is 120. If we could get it up to 200. Just around 200 meters, cubic meters per minute. Yeah, that would be enough, because that would mean this one pump satisfies all 4 of these on this side, and then we do only 1 other pump on the other side. We don't need a surplus of water. There's no reason to hold a surplus. Yeah, then we just mirror the exact same pump on the other side. Yeah, the 600 is throwing me off for sure. It seems like just a strange number. Question is, can I get the water extractor to be grid? I can get it to be grid based and lined up with something. What would we line it up with? What is this lined up with? I think it's lined up with this guy, which is fine as long as the metric is the same. Actually, it won't line up there. So let's probably line it up down here, maybe right on this section, because we can bring 1 pipe back for this guy. I wish we didn't have to. Maybe let's find the best place to line it up on this side. It's going to be nice only needing 1 pump. It's going to be very nice only needing 1 pump. Is that clipping? This is not clipping. Hey, Lorax. Good to see you, man. The distance is a concern. But the first node that it lets me do it on could be good. Let's go see that. It's nice and close to the platform, too. Feels like I'm still well close to the platform as I've designated it. Yeah, because we can put this down directly into a splitter that goes this way. This pulls 150 from this side. This pulls 50 on this side. It should be good. I mean, if we did it purely in the middle, then... If we did it in the middle of this, it could be really elegant, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. No, we can't. We need more of these plates. Can I make 10? I'll make 10 if I can. I can. Ugh. We were only using 4 before, and we were only using 1/3 of that. So we were really only ever using 1 of these coal generators to power the rest of our factory. Maybe 2. Upgrading this to 8 is going to be kind of a ridiculous expansion to our power supply, which is nice. I mean, I absolutely never want to be operating on sort of a standard amount. There we go. We'll do that. Hopefully that lines up, and we'll know when we get up to the base again if it's going to look good, but I think it's lined up with the midpoint of this, and I see the tank on the other side. Looks just fine. Looks good. Okay, so let's get a splitter down. And we're never going to need pumps as long as we're not changing vertically, right? Like, is there a distance at which, at that point, the pressure is lost with these pipes? Can't imagine that being the case. The pump should only ever be needed to fight gravity as far as I understand, but I'm no fucking engineer. Just vertical. Got it. Nice. That's a good deal. Okay, so let's do that, and let's get it lined up to right there. I like right on that. Right on this spot. We would just... Right there, I think, is the answer. I feel like the pipes need a lot more polish with the way that they're placed. I mean, compared to the belts, it just feels like some of the same mechanics that the belts are using are not being used with the pipes. Okay, so let's get some pipes connected now. You connect into this, and we're actually going to have all of it going to the right here on this particular side. I do like the idea of having this go down to right there. Actually, let's put a splitter. Let's put a splitter. Yeah, we're just going to place all our splitters first. Pipeline junction, and we can put them back one more, back one more. Yeah, that'll be good, because even though it's a little bit more pipe to do that, to go back to, it does line up with the way that splitter is set up as well. I'm a big fan of uniformity, especially in these kinds of factories, which is to say any kind of factory. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this last one's going to be needed just because it's not going to split off anywhere. So we're probably just going to place it there and let it round around. Okay. And unlike the belts, I don't think this cares which direction you put it in, right? I'm going to guess no. Okay. Cool. No, you're not allowed to flow here. It's the wrong direction. All right, let's do this into here. And then connect you back. Oh, man. This is pretty nice. Awesome. Good info. And there we go. That's all piped in. Good deal. I should be able to get under this. Crouch. There we go. Okay, man. Nice. I need to put a support right there just so it looks like it's... Hold on, let me do that. Let me put a pipeline support here. Even if it connects to nothing, I just want to know. I just want to know for myself that that's been supported. Okay, good. None of the splitters are supported, by the way. You know what? We're doing it for all of it, or we're doing it for none of it, and I vote none of it. Hey, Tweak. What, friend? Okay, so let me get some more plates from up above, and then we'll be ready to go. But for now, let's also get our other splitter set up. Get all the pipe work done, if we can. Okay. I think it's going to look really nice. Once we get up onto the basin, we can see. Yeah, I thought that was slightly off. It felt a little bit off. There we go. This last one, we're going to have to kind of wing it. It's going to be right off of here. I think back one more. That's close enough. And then, let's get them connected with actual pipe work. There we go. It just feels nice when you get those perfect little spaghetti elbows. Like 90-degree turns. Like, that's nice. That feels real. It's not exactly 90 degrees. You know what I mean, though. When you get those nice, clean connections, that's the good shit, man. Okay. Next up is power, and power, I think, should be routed down the center. Man, what I really wish is I could put a power pole on top of these splitters. That would just be perfect. Right down the middle. Although maybe we do connect them on the outside. It's the only way that it's going to be symmetrical, but not in the way of anything else. We're out of wire, actually. Let's just head back up. We need copper wire, we need cable, we need reinforced plates. Those are all taken care of in the exact same spot. It'll also give us a chance to take a look at our power supply down there at the bottom and see what else we're working with. You know what would be great in this game is a zip line. A zip line would be great, too. We can effectively zip line, though, once we get the tube. Let's get the pneumatic travel tube. Okay. Zipline would be good. There is a zipline. Whoa. Okay, cool. Nice, man. That's awesome. So far, this game has ticked pretty much every box of, man, it should have this, and then it does. Cool. I like getting the answers from you guys. It's like, hey, this thing exists. Cool. That's good. I don't need to know where it is, though. I do enjoy the discovery. Just knowing that it exists, though, is really cool. There we go. This is my first playthrough, and I've specifically avoided looking at it for years at this point to be able to stream it blind for you guys. No power. Oh, yeah, power's off. I can't even get my coupons. I can get my coupons. Okay, good. Don't need electricity to print a coupon. You heard it here first. And that prints from all of them, right? Okay, so you only have to print one time. It's a shame these guys aren't... Oh, you can slide. Look at that. Okay. You shouldn't have told me that. There we go. You shouldn't have told me that, game. I'm going to have holes in my jeans. We're just going to be sliding around everywhere. It is going to make getting under and over some things really nice. Especially pipes, man. Yeah, we need to make a water slide. I wonder if that makes it easier to fall. I feel like I should test the fall damage. Oh, you can crouch midair too. I don't know why I never checked that. I haven't played a first-person game in so long, man. Yeah, we really should think about getting that vehicle. We're about to get a buggy, but this thing's going to be easier for getting around smaller areas. But what does the coffee cup do? Is it something I should actually get, or is it kind of whatever? I definitely want to get all of this, especially the windows. No, I didn't put a coupon in. I tried to get coupons out twice is what I did. Did I put a coupon in? No, I don't think so. Getting the... Ah, shit. This stuff was also so nice. The ladder. Dude, the ladder. Come on now. The factory... How many times have I been like, dude, I need a ladder? It's crazy that they make you wait that long to get a ladder, though. Okay. No, hold on. We're going over this way. We want to grab... reinforced plates. We want to grab cables and wires, which we're all backed up over here, so that's good. You and you. Just one stack. I'll put the rest of it back. Saves inventory space, being a little bit more efficient that way. Put a coupon in the sink. No. I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's go this way. Sort the inventory. We've been refueled for our ability to build the power facility down there. So let's... Oh, shit. Here we go. Well, time to test. Did not help. In fact, broke my tailbone. Perfect. See, Tweak, that's the kind of stuff I don't want to know. Like, I don't care. I don't care about secret things. Let me discover that. See? Let me discover that. Now, if I had ever thought about doing that, I can't do it now. You know? I mean, I can, but like there's no discovery left in it anymore. You've taken that away from me. There we go. Let's get back down. Dude, I gotta build some of these drop pads so I can jump down onto stuff. Get down here faster. I mean, I'm glad I have a long ladder to be able to use like that, but... Gotta find a faster way down that doesn't kill me. That looks so much better. Yeah, the symmetry is just very appealing. I do like the butterfly stack that y'all were mentioning. There we go. Let's get our belt in here. There we go. They go all the way through? You could convince me it didn't. There we go. Chitty belt all the way down the middle. We will need it to continue down to get this guy connected. We need to do one more coal generator. And it's going to be right here. There we go. Luckily, we just put the pipe right in. And let's grab it and go. Nice. But we don't have to continue it down. Good. This was the only one that had to go all the way down, was this water pipe. Well, no, we do need the splitter down here to get the rest of the coal in. I think it's right there is where we put it. Let me go check. I think it does kind of overlap a little bit. Yeah, it goes one more forward than that. So it goes right up to the edge. Is it really? Is it right up to the edge? It is. It's right on that grid. Okay. So let's get this connected. In it goes. And then... because we might still use this central spine. I don't know if overclocking is ever really going to be a thing in this area where we're going to start pushing in... more material, but I do want to keep the tier 2 belts going all the way. And if we do expand this down that way as opposed to out, then I want to keep the central belt going. Okay, that's all getting supplied. We need to power the pumps to put water into the coal generators. We need to get them wired. And after that, everything will connect to itself. Yeah, we're going to do power along here because this is just really nice. Where does the power connect? Right, oh, right off of that thing. Okay. So we'll connect it there. Drag this, and right at the beginning of the next machine. These pipes are a pain to get around. Can you hop up here and get around it? Okay. So if we put this right here, perfect. Okay, grab you, and off we go to the next one. Dude, this is feeling really good. Just where everything is... oh, no. Oh, yeah, this got off by one. Where did this get off by one? Right here, actually. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dismantle this, because there's a reason that we put the spacing that we did. It's really unfortunate, but... we had just enough space to be able to place it in just the right spot. Yeah, we'll have to redo the pipe, but that's okay. I want to get the power down first. The power lines are going to be easier to place if I don't have to worry about being in line with the pipes. It'll also help keep us in the right row. Okay, there we go. Cool. You connect there. You connect it in there. What is that connecting to? You don't need to. No, not you. This one. This one's a problem. Okay. You connect here. This one goes in as well. We're going to get all these guys connected to their pole and then to each other. Okay, cool. And then at the front and center will be a connector as well. Nice. This can connect right into this guy. Then this will connect into one pole that goes right here at the middle somewhere. As soon as this belt goes left enough that we're able to put one down, maybe right there. We also could just route this straighter down, you know, to kind of the side there. Oh yeah, this pipe isn't connected. That's right. Let's get all of our pipe work connected. There we go. Nice. Very satisfying. Then we can do the power on this side. And we'll connect it like this. Same position on the other side. Despite the machine being rotated, it should be fine. Okay, there we go. And I'll connect their wires here in a minute. Perfect. And last one. There we go. Yeah, it is a cozy game, dude. It's been a lot of fun. It's very easy to lose track of time. It's so easy to lose track of time. Okay. Connect in there. You connect in with this guy. Yep, that's right. Okay, you're connected. That one's connected. That one's connected. Okay. And now we just need to get the pump connected in here. This will connect. Both of these will connect to a central pole, and I am going to redo this line. This belt can get adjusted. Because I think it'll be nicer if it just kind of fits neatly. If the power pole is able to fit just kind of where it wants to. Because I'd like it to be, honestly, I'd like it to be right there. Let's see if we can just get a nice little S-bend. Perfect. That is much cleaner. So much cleaner. All right, there we go. Now we can connect you back in here. You connect to this side. And then you can connect back into our main factory line. And then you can also connect back into the pump, or the drill. So now we've got more coal coming. We've got that long buffer over there. The power's been off, and yet the belt's been running with all this coal, and it's because we have we put a buffer. Okay, let me just check and make sure everything's connected. We got coal, 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 coal. It's not coming out the backside. There it is, okay. There was one of these belts I was not convinced was fully connected to the splitter, so I wanted to make sure there. Yeah, coal's here. Okay, and then water is... Yes. No water there. See, this is what I'm talking about. I forgot to fix this pipe. This is why we check. This is why we check. We gotta put the splitters down. The splitter's gonna go right there. Yep, that's lined up. Perfect. Okay. We got one more we gotta do. It's gonna be right here. Cool. And now, get a pipe connected. Let's get this connected first. Perfectly. There we go. Because as soon as the water's pumping, these machines will turn back on. And because I've rebuilt them since they were on, oh, I do have to, it's got no water on it. Thought I wouldn't have to switch these again. Some of them it looks like I do. Maybe it's the old ones I do. Yeah, some of them their fuse was still broken. That back one. Okay. Are they actually on? That's the question. I don't think so. Let me check and make sure this fuse isn't blown. Gotta just go through each one real quick. Because it says our capacity... Oh, our capacity is there just briefly. Just for a moment. 320, though, is really nice. Okay. No, none of the fuses are broken. The coal's coming in. Water is connected to power. Let me see if... No flow rate. Okay. So we've got to give it some seed power, and this is going to be a burner, just real quick. Although I think, honestly, we need to disconnect it from the main factory. Just real quick, because we don't need a massive power drain. The seed power is just going to turn the pumps on. So let's do biomass burner to get it all started. Okay, and then we can pop in some of this. This should only be processing a couple things. Why is this connected? It should only be processing 2 pumps and a miner. None of them overclocked. Okay, if we disconnect this guy. Let's try it again. Capacity is 30. The pump looks to be 25. So once this pump gets going, it turns these 4 on. Pipeline's filling. Okay. So this should now be producing some. Now we should be able to turn this off. And we should be able to connect you in. And we should have a pretty strong surplus of power. Rise, my child. Rise and produce electricity. I'm gonna need a minute for that pump to come online. And get the water into each of these generators too. So it's gonna be a bit of a rocky startup, but once it gets going, man, it's gonna be like a train. Go, my child, go. The charter gets taller. It's gonna be on a steady incline until it peaks out at, oh, I don't know, 400 or 500? Once everyone's online. Yes, more. I need more power. We have all 8, don't we? 8 times whatever the fuck this produces. 75? damn, are we looking at like 600? I was hoping for 500. Yeah, 600. 600 power is great because I think my factory only takes like 150 right now, so that's really good. Everything I've done in this game so far has only taken 150 megawatts, and we can turn a lot of our stuff and underclock it. I don't know if this is we're not getting all 4 on at the same time right now. I'm curious if there's a bottleneck with productivity or delivery of any of the resources. Let's go check our water pipes. Let's go check and see which ones are not on. See, this one's red. Let's see, now it's yellow. Let me just take a look at the lights for a minute. Getting them, we seem to be having brownouts. I think that's what's happening here. These are starting up, but then they're not staying. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fluctuation here. It's not getting enough water. Oh, that's right. No, we don't have enough water for this whole fucking thing. What am I talking about? Of course we don't have enough water. We need 4 pumps. I was like, why are we not getting enough water? Of course not. I can, in fact, build 2 of these, so we're going to do that. I'm going to just have it plugged straight into this guy here. Holy fuck, I'm dumb sometimes. There we go. That lines up with the other one, too. Okay, and then you connect. Let's get the pipe connected first. We might need to supplement with seed power again. This all sounds like it's not working very well. No, it isn't. I need to go get more copper plate. But man, the beauty of having some floodlights over here too. It's struggling to power even itself. Because we don't have enough water. What needs to happen is we disconnect some of the generators themselves. But I don't want to worry about that right now. Let's get some copper plating, and I'm pretty sure we can make some ourselves just to get a little bit more pipe work done. I don't think the water extractor needs it. No, it does. Okay, so we're just gonna run back real quick. I need 20, 30. Can I make 30 sheets myself just real quick? It's always that question: is it gonna be faster to just go back and grab it, or to just make some here? Can make 50. It's faster to just make 30 or so here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because we need 20 for the pump, and then we need like 10 or so to get the 2 small pipes connected. Okay. Let's go get this place. That might be one of my favorite little buttons there. It's so good. Okay, logistics, give me that pipe. That takes in only 2, so perfect. Okay, and now connect you to power with the machine that's right in front of you. It's gonna have a hard time getting power, but if we're able to get... We probably do need to do seed power, but if it starts working for just a minute, if we're able to get a couple things out, it should supplement enough that we don't bounce as low. We should start bouncing higher over time. Breathe, damn you, breathe! 525. We can get that full. We can get it full. We just need to add 1 more pump over here. No, not constructor. Construct the water. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, and it's this guy, right? Yep. Okay. Why is it lined up with that? Oh, yeah, because we want it to be. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but we're going to get it fairly close without having to fuck around too much. Okay, cool. And then let's get you connected. And then that should be enough to get this badass going. They're trying, man. They're really trying. We're hovering with a lot less variance in there now. But as soon as those, that's the pump coming online. As soon as it actually starts putting water into the system, we will be net positive. See, I was going to overclock the 2 other pumps, and I still might. I still think that's a better solution than having 4 pumps. Especially because now we have a surplus of 60, which is a whole one of these guys, and and still more surplus. Yeah, so there we go. Now we're fully up. We don't need any more supplemental power. Steady looking line. Beautiful. Now, if we overclock these first 2 pumps, I honestly kind of want to keep the middle ones. I think these middle ones are cuter. I talked about putting the pumps in the middle. I think we get rid of these first ones once we overclock the 2 middle ones. If we can get them each to pump out 200, then we're good, because this is 50, 100, 200 for the full line here. Then this pump needs to be responsible for 200 as well. It's putting out 150 right now, 120. 120 right now, so we just need to give it 80, which is 75% of what it's currently doing. So we just need to do a 175 clock speed, which means we need 2 each. So let's go back and grab 2 power cells each and see if we can't find a way to offload this coal somewhere responsibly. You, take it. Can't, fuck. Shit. Well, I guess we're just gonna, you know what we're gonna do? It's an infinitely sourced thing that we don't need that much of. We don't need coal. Get out. Okay. We good there? All right, let's go get some power cells and enjoy our monster. Let's actually get it connected too. We're ready to connect this baby to the full factory. Let's stay here because if there's for some reason a fucking shortage, for whatever reason, if something goes wrong. Yeah, that capacity is 600 there. Very nice. Consumption is about 300 now. We're consuming a lot more than I remember us. Yeah, the inventory is tiny, isn't it? I mean, I imagine we eventually get all this down here. But yeah, we really don't have a lot of slots. The other day, I don't know if you were here, Raven, we were pushing for Mammoth research really hard, and we got, I think, a whole new row of inventory. But yeah, inventory is always going to be an issue. But we are running consistently at about 250. We'll just bump it up to 250. But we can get rid of probably a whole pump's worth of electricity consumption. So about 25 more megawatts could probably be trimmed off if we just overclock the 2 we have and get rid of the 2 spares. And I'm really interested in going into different sections of the factory right now and underclocking stuff. But the other thing about going through and fidgeting with shit like that is, one, it should only be done if it's necessary because we don't have enough power for everything. We do. So it's fidgety for no reason. But also should only be really done if you're going to keep that stuff long term. What we're doing right now is setting up kind of one of everything factory, so we're not committed to anything that we've built yet. Like, none of it. Oh yeah, these things are power gluts. Pretty sure these things take just a ridiculous amount of power. Yeah, this number continues to increase. So it's on a, I think it's on a log scale like you'd expect EXP to be. So I'm not going to treat these coupons as things that we can just dispose of. I'm going to use them for unlocks, not consumables. But for now, I mean, there's really nothing. We're not doing anything with this crystal, so here we go. Hey, Rion. All right, let's get back up there. Want to see my factory alive again. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, I really want to pave all the way down there too. Just cover up the landscape. Leave these miners, but like, just leave them exposed barely. Or perhaps just build a wall that this is outside, or, you know, maybe we just expand this section forward. But it's just over the level of the land, so we definitely should take advantage and get everything onto the grid. All right, let's take a look at this. We should be producing rotors over here. Yup, 350 rotors ready to go. Very nice. The holy quest to pave everything. Is that right, Raven? It's the same thing in pretty much all these factory games that I've played, is that eventually you get rid of all of the natural landscape if possible. I mean, it would be hilarious if you built up a wall there and like this was just a building. There was nothing in it except a cliff. It's just a cliff. We even leave the trees. I mean, maybe we make this like an indoor park area. You know? There's a lot of things we can do. All right, you're full of screws and you are empty, so we're going to get rid of you. We have been slowly dismantling the first stuff that we built in order to shift it somewhere else, which is really what we need to do next, is because all this iron production is produced 6 of these storage facilities completely full of ingots. We've got to get that produced somewhere. What are we making over here? Rods and rebar. That's right. Weapon ammo. Perfect. But we're so close, really, to being able to get the rifle and ammo that I'm interested in that. I don't know what it's called, Raven. I think it's the Northern Forest. I went for the Cliffy World because that sounded more interesting to me. 1,500 wire there. God, we've got to get a long-term production for wire because every research is taking like 1,200, 1,500. Let's go ahead and dunk some of this. But the biggest thing we need to do is steel. Oh, fuck yeah, I just remembered. We need to go do our steel production. Let me grab some more pipes. I'm just looking if there's anything else that I need to take over there with us. Stuff that we don't need. Let me eat some of these berries. Actually, you know what? Let's make an inhaler. Let's see if we can make an inhaler. Do I make them here? Or do I make them in the other facility? I think it's in this one. Let's see. The inhaler. Okay, so it needs a little bit of all of the food types. Mycelia, bacon. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be inhaling some food. That's right. Let me get some of the mycelia. Got 3 there. We need the bacon. There's that mycelia. We got a lot of that. Okay. And that's it. I think that's enough for us to make a couple inhalers and just have some with us. Okay. Cool. I don't think that we can... We probably have more berries somewhere. Let me see if I can find some more nut. Yeah, we do have more nut. We have a lot of all of this stuff actually. We have enough to make several inhalers, and I say we do it. Bacon is our limiting factor here. Who knew? But I feel like I have bacon somewhere. Like, surely, the area that we've been refining our steel at has had. There we go. Has had a shitload of it. I've been picking it up all the time. All right, there we go. Now we're going to be limited by berries, but that island down there by the coal producer is really good. Hey, Snick. All right, there we go. So we don't eat the raw fruit anymore. If we need to heal, we use an inhaler, and I think it's worth keeping that in one of my inventory spots. Gun, object scanner, and inhaler. All right, chat, you ready? Pretty good. It's a quick heal, too. It's nice. Let me grab another round of ammo. Where did we build that? Where's my ammo at? Oh, it's in here. Okay. Let me go swap out 1 round of ammo. Have a full 100 set. Ooh. That's why we built that safety net down there. I've thrown myself off that cliff at least once. All right, you. We're going to swap you out. Put this 31 back in. There we go. Hey, Callie. Good to see you again, friend. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so we have expanded. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've expanded and refined our power. I can't stand it anymore. I have to build that platform. I have to be able to launch myself off that corner. I have to be able to do it. I'm tired of climbing down fucking ladders. Climbing down ladders is for nerds with ankles that they don't have insured, okay? We're going to insure our ankles with a green goo pad. We're going to make it work. Do I just build them? Hold on. Do I just build them? Because if I do, I'll build it on the way down. I ain't a bitch. I'll do it. Oh, fuck. That's what biomass is needed for now. I'm going to make some out of mycelia. That's very quick recipe. Very nice. Okay, let me... Where am I going to build you? Oh, God. You're huge! Listen, I thought these were going to be, like, 1-by-1 cell. My dumbass was planning to make little elevator shafts out of them. This is fucking 2-by-2. I mean, this is fine. This is like, okay, the central shaft, we can just jump down to the very bottom if we want to with this, but my God. Okay, so let me see the jump pad. Okay, the jump pad is small. That's good. The jump pad is small. That's nice. Oh, I don't know if my balls are big enough to build a jelly jump pad on my way down. That was the plan, is I was going to build it and then jump. Oh, I need 200. Anyway, I would have jumped. I was about to jump there. I only have 100 out of 200. That'd have been the saddest death, though. They do need power? Okay. Well, you know, never mind. We can't build it on the way down. Unless I'm really fast. We could do it. Pop it down to get the power and route it in. Shit. It's worth a try. Let me see if there's a Because we turn all of this into the solid biofuel, anything that I've put in there. But this is where all of our biomass would go, is back in this container. So obviously it's all been processed. Let me see if there's anything in here that can be turned into biomass just real quick. That isn't. Fuck it, we'll use, no, I don't want to use mycelia. Never mind. Oh, we have another 100 right there. Perfect. Okay, never mind. We can ignore this problem until later. I will build it from the top, but not on my way down. Also, we're so close to being able to build a fucking car, man. I just want to build a car. We'll have to build a nice big ramp to be able to get up and down the various cliffs that we have. It's going to be good. We will connect it to power, too. It's worth having. Yeah, we're really close to making the buggy. Really close. We just got to get steel online, and then we'll be able to make the last thing that we need. What? Did I put it away instead of holding on to it? I think I put it up again. Fuck's sake. Yeah, because I do control click thinking it's only going to be a stack. I have another game with an inventory like this that does that. Control click is one stack. Not all of the item. The other game does, like, shift control click does all of that item in your inventory. So I'm going to keep getting that backwards. Apologies to people that get annoyed by that. But also, fuck you. There we go. Yeah, I'm just so used to doing control click to grab one stack of something and go on. It's happened this entire playthrough. Man, I just want to be able to land without breaking my fucking legs, man. Is that so much to ask? I'm really excited for the Dune Buggy, though. I've wanted a car since I landed in the game. All right, now we can do it, surely. Yes. Okay, I'm pretty sure I could land all the way down there. If I know me ankles, they'll get me all the way down here. Probably should test this before we build it. You know what? God, that is a long way. Right there seems more realistic, but it doesn't fit, so. You know what? I like that spot. That's cute. We're gonna do that, because I can also just connect it into power really easily with this. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, no, this is, oh, I totally could have landed over there. Nice. I am Jello. Very good. Then we just need to get, I don't know how high the jump pad's gonna get us. Like, eventually we're just gonna do pneumatic tubes, but very satisfying to know that I can just launch myself off that corner and not have an issue. This is, I didn't grab the power cells, fuck. I need to, do I have enough to build the jump pad? I do. Oh, it gives us a trajectory, okay. But we should be able to check the, aha. What's my, oh shit, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Does it need a, does it need power? Oh, it probably needs power. The fucker. Everything's trying to steal my power supply now. Okay, so we're just gonna, instead of these guys, oh dude, this takes me back to Halo 2. This takes me back to Halo 2, man, in the best way. Those Halo 2 custom maps, the parkour maps, oh man. Those were, man, 2007 fucking golden age of gaming. Okay, so we're gonna make a jump pad that gets me from here over this, and then it's just gonna, wherever that lands is gonna be where we build the next one, and we're just gonna rabbit our way to freedom. So just like normal trajectory, we're gonna trade altitude for distance. I kind of like the idea of getting as high as we can without sacrificing that distance. That's a good spot. This is some Looney Tunes shit. I can't tell you how excited I am about it. Let's go. Oh, shit. Nice. We build the next one just right there. Easy. Easy. This will never backfire. This will never hurt me. Okay, let me put this right there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be how that goes. Is this necessary? No. Is it really going to work? Probably not, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. Do I want to bounce this way? I'm pretty sure I could get right up onto that. For fuck's sake, dropping me down. Okay, you know what? Second test launch. Very good. It seems that my momentum going into it carries heavily into how it sends me, which is important to know. Okay, so we're going to want to do it like this then. Kind of give ourselves a little bit of leeway. I don't know where that's going. but I do want to know. For fuck's sake, this cliff is just so fucking annoying. This is good, because we could probably just have it boing us up that way, and the last one gets us all the way up. Although I imagine with... I'm going to suspect that if we come into this jump with good momentum, what's going to... Here we go. If we come into this with good momentum... Look at that, it didn't quite get us there. It's not exactly reliable, is it? If this works, it's going to be cute shit. Come on now. No! Oh, it's not connected to power, you fucking idiot. Of course not. Okay, let's try it again. I really want to know. I've got to see it work. Okay. We land. We've got good momentum coming in. You know, we really could just go up here like this. Just kind of skirt our way to the side, and then we build the next one here. We don't build... This is a fail-safe, okay? We're going to let it land us on that net if everything else fails. Whoa! No, my legs! Ah, we're fine. Oh my god. We didn't pick the Cliffy map because we wanted to build vertically. We picked the Cliffy map because we knew that it would be hours of me screaming as I fall down the side of a mountain. This is definitely a faster way up. I love the amount of air control we have because it lets me do that, which is really... I want to put the next one right here. Which... Let it launch us this way. I think that's a good one. Oh. Let's get a bit more height up there. Because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to edge and land right there. Let's get that connected. Please tell me you can fit. Yes. Okay. What? Oh. It wasn't sure if it wanted to launch me yet. It'd be nice if it went all the way up. What if I take fall damage? Oh, I definitely do if I fucking miss it. Yeah, it gets me right here. I could put another one here, though. Fuck it. Let's have fun. This is a great use of our rotors, by the way. I want you to know that. This one's going to absolutely fucking launch us, by the way. Oh, yeah. Nice fucking powerball. Let's just try that. Let's see. When you're ready, sir, pull the lever, Crunk! Oh, that's fine. Oh, God. Okay. We're gonna need to rotate this one a bit. Wrong lever. Okay. Let's do this way. The only problem is we do have this stuff here. I mean, that technically will work. Let's just try that. Let's see. Fun with bounce pads, dude. Oh, that's fine. This is fine. We will always take damage coming back in, though. We need this to be on a higher level. That or it needs to be further back. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with it. It's good memes. We'll take... No! Ah, we'll take it. It really does fucking launch. We're right here. That's not bad. You know, it's almost... Hold on now. No. We can do this better. You know why we can do this better? Because if we do this, and then we do it where it just bounces a bonk right off the edge of this, and we just land here. We just walk away. I wonder what the power consumption is for these guys. Yeah, nice and gentle, okay? We don't need to break our ankles just getting home every time, though that would be funny. Okay, so now we're full HP. We can pretend that that never happened. And we can get rid of the other ladders and shit that we don't want. Ooh. And it also works for getting us down to... Well, okay, we need to probably build another landing pad so that we get down there safely. Although, honestly, if we just built one of these lookout towers, and I know where I want to put it, where I can just land on the... That, I mean, honestly, that's enough. Because watch this. Oh, shit. How do I get up there? Ladder would help. Okay, sorry, ankles. I know we're trying to invest in your satisfaction. Yeah, it's so good. But if I'm just running this way and I can go yoink, go off the edge, and then by the bottom, fuck, and then by the bottom catch the ladder, that'd be fine. It's fine. Perfect. Excellently calibrated. Like a fucking genius built this, I'm sure. Easily done. Look at that. Honestly, it costs no power. It just doesn't look as cool. But yeah, if I can snag that ladder on the way down, it's a free landing pad. There we go. It's very satisfying. All right, let's consume all of our precious healing materials because we've been testing ankle breaking facilities. All right, we're good there. We came up here for power cells so that we can overclock our pumps and make our power factory more efficient. And then while we're down there, we will grab all of our hand drills so that we can go build our steel smithing facility. Is there a map? Eventually. I haven't unlocked it yet, but yeah, under silica, I need 2. No, I need 4. Well, these can all be used. Let's go ahead and convert them. Just real quick, chat, yes or no? With no elaboration, please. Yes or no? Are power slugs used for anything other than these power cells for overclocking? Anyone who knows? Let's go ahead and just, no. Okay, good. So let's just go ahead and smack them in. Get in that tube, you little slut. There we go. Used for dick? Fuck, I just spent them. But I want dick. Let me take the 3, the 4 that I need. No, see, fuck's sake. There we go. See, in this game, it's shift click. I'm still not used to that. Okay, so let's head down there. We can overclock the 2 pumps that we have and get them to each put out 200 cubic meters of water per minute. And then we'll be able to get rid of the other 2 pumps that we don't need this first 2, which will, I think, substantially reduce the cost of operating the facility, which is always a great thing. Yoink. Oh, shit. I thought it was further out. We really could put it, like, right there. Well. Okay, so clip the edge of it so you can get out of it quickly. That's the answer. These could be used for lateral traversal as well. You just set these up on really, really shallow and it just goes boing, boing. That could be good. Like, you could probably put one right here that just jumps the entire facility over here. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of you, but I want to overclock the others first. Overclock you to have 200 out per minute. Okay, we're gonna give you... and another one. We're gonna get you to have 200 per minute. I love that it lets me do that. That is so nice. So it takes how much power? 45.3 megawatts. When this is 20 megawatts for 120. Wait a minute. So you're telling me, so overclocking is actually costing more power per volume. So we've actually lost power efficiency by doing that. We're better off just having 2 pumps and dealing with that. We're actually better off with 2 pumps and underclocking. That's what we need to do. 4 pumps each at 100 instead of 1 at 2. Because now it's only 14.9. Yeah. Okay. Very specific and rare circumstances in which we're going to want to overclock things. Because okay, so I suppose the rule of thumb is if you're going for efficiency, underclock something. Build extra and underclock. If you're going for productivity based on limited resources, then overclock. I think that's going to be the rule of thumb there. You do 100, and for a second, we're going to be a little bit at a deficit. So like our miners, we want to overclock, but everything else we want to underclock. Okay, so this is going to be 100, and then we should be fine. Actually, no, we were never operating at a deficit. We should be perfectly even. Maybe we should operate at like the tiniest surplus to make sure that there's always a little bit extra for buffer. Because if we're doing 100, 100, then we're never catching up if there is a deficit anywhere. So maybe like 101. I know that's going to probably seem ridiculous. But if we do like 101 meter, then eventually we will catch up if there is a deficit in the system. For whatever reason. I'm going to do 101. That would be a nightmare for actual calculations, but luckily we don't have to calculate shit, so it just is what it is. We really are going to operate on the binary of, is it working? Good. Ignore it. At least for now. We're not to the point that we need to worry about these ratios to that point that 101 is going to be an issue. But I know that it will solve a problem. Let's take a look at our reliability. System uptime has not failed. System uptime has not failed during that, so that's good. I'd like to see a longer graph than this, just so I could see a little bit more longitude. It stores water, yes. That's good. Okay, it's all working. It's all going great, and it runs indefinitely. There's no limit to how much it can do, so that's really good. Let's go get some steel. Nope, hold on, we're not done. We need to grab our hand miners. There we go. We need to go grab our hand miners, and then we'll be ready to set up steel. We will be routing more coal back here, too. Although, honestly, I might just say that that pure coal node, we should never need to expand our power until we have tier 2 miners that we can get more coal out of that node, better belts, and then route it down here and simply expand this facility as opposed to saying bringing in another line of coal. Because we could do it where, I don't know what the tier 2 output's going to be, but theoretically, if it were to like 50% increase would be nice. We could split it off and have, because a 50% increase would allow us to split a single belt into 3 parts, merge 2 of them back together, and then keep that third offset as the 50% spare that goes to a different facility entirely. Do I want to know what it is? Not yet. I'm fine. I'm good, but just theory crafting, you know, whatever the rate is, we can split off that extra amount of coal into a separate facility and leave this as it takes 120. You know, it takes 120, and then whatever extra we get later with the better belts or whatever, we can, fuck, I keep forgetting, we can put into a different platform. Because I like this. I love that it fits just perfectly. I don't want to extend it any further that way. I really don't want to go left either, for the most part. Although we could. It really wouldn't hurt anything to build just, yeah, these 3 platforms, this one, just continues going this way. Maybe we move our couple production benches in here in the middle, and then we go off to the right there. Bring it closer to the pump, potentially, with the drill. I mean, there's a lot of good things we could do there. All right, let me get my, speaking of drill, let's get our hand drills that we need. We need 5 total, 3 for coal, 1 for copper, 1 for iron. I'm going to have this copper set up to 100% uptime on filling an entire shipping container full of wires, because we need that for our productivity. What I would also love to do is build a road to cross or build a bridge. Maybe cross here and then ramp up and let it drive up there next to the thing and let it just drive its way back to the base to get a truck and just have truck deliveries for these outposts. Because I love the idea of these transport vehicles that we have, and I haven't gotten a chance to use any of them. I haven't researched them either. But just knowing that we could have these freight trucks for these distant, you know, these distant outposts is so fucking cool. Like I said at the very beginning that what I was really excited about, what I really liked about Factorio is that you had bots, belts, and trains. So you had a different solution, 3 different solutions for the same logistical problems. And there were advantages and disadvantages to each of them, and every player is going to have a preference between the 3. And I know my preference. I love train. I love working with the train systems. I like setting them up. I like how visual it is. I really, really do enjoy the trains in Factorio, though I also like the bots. And I try to use as few belts as I possibly can. So, you know, there's my priority spread between them. But I definitely like that there are going to be the freight trucks. There are the belts that you have, of course. And whatever else there may be. But I love having that variety. It just, to me, makes it so much more interesting to play. Because it feels like whenever we run into a problem, and I've said this before, whenever we run into a problem, I have a choice in how I want to solve that problem, which to me is the absolute core, universal core of good game design. Player choice actually matters. Not I'm gonna go left or go right here, but the actual approach to solving this problem is completely different. That's good game design. And both work. Okay, we're gonna do a minor MK1. This iron's gonna need to go this way because we're gonna be using 2 of these normal coal nodes to create enough coal, hopefully. Because I don't know what the normal output is. I don't know what normal will output here. Let's do those 2 together. So we need to get this down. Oops. Give me that back. Shit. So this is pure. It's going to be 120. We can't overclock it if we want to do more. And it's tempting for sure. Fuck. Shit. Jump pads? Do we route power over here and just do a jump pad from top to bottom? Just build a lookout tower potentially? I think we do that. Just build a lookout tower so I can get up and down, or at least be able to jump down onto that ladder. Because we can do that, and then we jump from there onto this guy. And then that should get us all the way up here. Perfect. That's enough to get us up to where we need to go. Well, we will have to route power over here. The fuck am I talking about? Okay. So, we are... I don't know if I can reach it from here. That feels like a very long way to be able to reach. There's no way it's going to let me build from all the way over there. I'm surprised how far it is letting me do it, though. It's all the way to about right there. Might be even further. I just can't quite see the pole. This would let us... Yeah, right there is about the distance. It's a pretty good reach. Yeah, I'll need to get just one power pole listed there, and then we can just bring it across. Wait a minute. Holy fuck, are there 4 coal? Hold on now. Hold on. I only counted 3 when I originally... There are 4. Okay. That is very important to know. Let's head down to here now that we've got those. I really could use the miners as a ladder. All right, fuck you, miner. This does 60 per minute. Okay, so the normal is half the rate. But together, by their powers combined, they create the same value as a pure node. Again, I'm just thinking about overclocking, potentially up to, what, 300%? This would put out 180. Or 250%, okay. That would put out 150, but we could do this 200% would make this into a pure node. 2 power slugs, and it would just, it would screw with our power, but it would really make limited resources. Like, I only know 1 Caterium deposit. If we end up needing a lot of Caterium, yeah, I'm probably going to overclock it. At least until we find more. We have plenty of coal. There's no need to overclock this because we have these 2 right here. It's the perfect 1-to-1 ratio to make steel with right over here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do a couple elevators down there. These 2 need to get combined. So they're only going to be 60 per minute. We're not going to overclock them. So we just combine them into a combiner here. And then out they go. Let me get my chainsaw real quick because this is some bullshit. All right, Fern, look away. There we go. I'm expecting a Monka gun. There we go. A brown gun. Okay. Yeah, let's just clear all this out. We're going to just make steel, and then we're going to make one of... Okay, I don't know if I want to... Part of me thinks that I like the idea of making one mega facility where everything we do eventually gets routed back to the main facility. Or if I want to do all steel manufacturing happens over here, every derivative of steel happens over here. I don't know how I want to handle that. I think for now, I'm going to do all steel manufacturing happens here, just in a dirty setup in the same way that we had up there where we were making one of everything just on the ground, not platforms, not a nice outlined factory or anything like that. I think for now, let's just do one of everything shitty over here on the ground. And then we'll fix it later. That's the plan. All right. So let's get these guys combined. We could do it this way. Here we go. Perfect. And then it comes out this way, and it's going to go right into a series of smelters, and I don't know. Oh, we need a tier 3 belt coming out of here, yeah. Or, sorry, tier 2 belt. Is there another ladder up onto that top section? No, there isn't. Because you almost could have used these miners to get up there. No. We'll use this instead. I had the ladder facing the cliff because I'm going to use it to jump down onto, so it's easier to have it facing the right way. But with this, we can just hop up. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this is going to do a tier 2 belt down because we got to get the 120 full. And we're going to put it right there, and then it will connect to a elevator. Which we're going to have... God, I haven't made an elevator in a while. Tier 2. It's going to face this way. Should probably have it route more like this. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. Let's have it do more of this action. Let's have it do that. Let's see if that works or how well that works. We're going to do our tier 2 belt's going to route this way. It really is going to be tough to do that. Let's get this down to the side because I do want it to run kind of like this. Then it goes down this side to the elevator. It's going to be easier to route it that way. I do like how flexible the belts are. I mean, it's obviously a very important part of the game, but I do enjoy it. They're exactly what they need to be, in my opinion. What are we lacking? Encroaching another's clearance. Oh, shit. Okay, well, you gotta go then. You gotta go then. It's a shame that we can't have belts overlapping all that. Can we just connect you in? No, not yet. Let's do like this. And then see if that will... Please connect, sir! I built it the wrong way, didn't I? I built it from bottom up. Pretty sure. Oh, that should be fine. Because it doesn't assign a in or out yet. Let's try and get it closer. Let's try and do it there. Satisfactory experts. What am I doing wrong here? Maybe if I do something like this. Turn it the right way will let me. It assigns the input from the first unless it's already attached to the... Okay, cool. So we will need to do something like this. Oh god. This is so ugly. Okay, let me redo that. Okay, so it does work that way. Thanks for the clarity, Raven. Appreciate you. Alright, let's do that. Down to here. That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. Oh! I'm so sad. There's no way this is going to work without clipping, right? Like... Let's just go all the way down. We're really committed now, boys. No, it does. It definitely clips. Yeah, it's shit. Okay, let me get back up there. I'd love to not use an elevator. Like, if we could just get like a San Francisco winding street all the way down, cliff face, man, that would be really pretty. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be. Oh, fuck, and I took away my legs. Okay, well. Let's build another lookout tower here. We'll get this figured out. We only really have to do this one time because we can obviously just upgrade the belts later. Okay, we're going to do that so we get enough clearance to be able to turn it. And then we're going to build an elevator from the top to the bottom here. I don't think it will directly connect, but it will face the right direction and we can just go in and connect it later. Okay, we're going to do that. And then the ugliest belts ever known to man. Yeah, because we'll just be able to do that as well and then build another elevator down. Hopefully it will fit. You got to go again. Poor thing. Just wants to do its job. Encroaching another clearance. Is it this thing? Is it too close to this? Okay, so we're going to move you. And honestly, right there is fine. I mean, that's cute as hell. I'm going to let that happen. All right, let's go with you. Nice. All the way down. My ankles. I think going this way for sure. Okay, now let's go see if we can get all these belts properly connected. Because now that the elevators are there, we can delete the belts in between and make the belts look nice. So let's try that. We just need to be able to get up there again, which I think is going to be the hard part. Unless we build a jump pad. We'd have to have power over here already, though. And we don't, so we're sad. Let's do Outlook Tower. See, yeah, we can. Okay, cool. Does have to be at particular angles though. See if we can get it like this direction-ish. Gotta find that magic pixel, man. You know it can fit there. Okay, we're just not gonna get what we're asking for. We are gonna get what we need though, which is to break our fucking ankles again. Oh, it didn't take it from us. Nice. I'm glad we get the access to these lookout towers early on. I mean, yeah, I probably should be using them for building, you know, as they're intended, but it's also nice to just have a makeshift ladder for a level that's so vertical. Okay, so yeah, this is not connected. So we're gonna get rid of it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we could do something like... No, it does not like that at all. It's too close. Okay, so now let's try again. If we just connect the two, there we go. No clipping either, and it's so clean. All right, get rid of you, and get rid of this guy, which doesn't need to be there. We're gonna see if it just lets us nicely connect them. Perfect. Very satisfying. Okay, now to get to the bottom without breaking our fucking ankles again. No! Oh, jeez. It's so close. It's so close. Okay. So we've got those coming together, and now we've got to get our... Now we've got to get our steel over. And that really can just go under the miner like this. There's no problem with that. We've got to build now my favorite thing, which is going to be the foundry, which we can't build because we don't have enough of the frames. Fuck my mouth. Oh my god. However, we know it's going to go right there, and we know it's... we'd love to see what the rate is. Will it tell us? The foundry? What is the... Let me click that just so I remember to actually do it. Oh, you know what? I could probably make them here. Let me do a crafting bench. Probably make them for myself right over here. Maybe. Oh no, these are things that have to be made in the assembler. I can't make them by hand. Fuck's sake. Well, you know what? Let's route power. We know that we're going to need power up there. It'd be nice if it just let me make it on the corner, but we're going to need power down here as well. I put one power pole right there. I think that'll work. So I want to put it just like right on the cliff there, but not clipping off the edge. We can make modular frames by hand? Okay, cool. Couldn't remember which ones we could and couldn't. Right, there we go. And then you go up. Oh, that's right, Raven. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there we go. Get that in there. And then we will route that power back, which I think we'll do from this side. I think we'll connect you over here right up onto this little tippy top corner. This is a good spot. And then route you as far away as it will let us. Oh, wow. That is, in fact, a long way away. I'm going to put that right there, actually, on that corner first, because we're going to want it for that copper. And then this. All right, let's not run back yet. I want to be able to run back and have the power set up, but if we can get the whole thing set up right now, without having to run back again, that would be very nice. That'd be very good. There we go. See? Easy. That's why we like these ladders. If you do a 360, you can just grab onto it again. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Yeah. I only need 5. We're going to just make 1 for now. All right, 1 foundry. And then we'll know, based on the 120 equal input, because we know that the recipe is equal coal and steel. Or coal and iron ore. So let's make 1 foundry. Just place it fucking anywhere. Perfect. Connect you. What is our rate for steel? 45N is an interesting number. That's a not great number. We either are going to clock things down and make 90 per minute with 2 foundries, or we're going to overclock our coal and our iron in order to get 135 instead of 120, and that way we could do 3 full foundries. So I think that's what we do. I think a little bit of cheeky overclocking is worth the power, for sure, because it's a very small upgrade, but we can have 3 foundries going all at once at 100% production. That or we have 3 foundries and we underclock them down to 30 per minute. I would rather overclock the miners and get the full. Well, it depends on what our We're not going to have rates that require 135. I mean, that's just such an odd number. Okay. Is there anything I can hand make out of steel? We really are starting to get a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, the steel beams we can, that's good. Steel pipes, I would love to see an assembler real quick. Or constructor, just a cheap constructor. And see if we can get a look at these recipes here. 30 in, 20 out. So it's just 30 in. These are the nice round numbers that we're used to seeing. Steel beam is 60, so that's 90 right there. That's two of those. Maybe what we do is underclock one foundry to be 30 and the other two can stay 45. They come together to make 90, which it's all going to get put into a bin. It's all going to get combined into a bin, but if we do 45, 45, 30, we end up with 120. Which is all combined very nicely into something. We underclock one, we save some power, and we don't have to overclock anything. I think I prefer that. If we can avoid overclocking, I think it's going to be fair, because if we don't need more than 120 per minute, then we're going to be good. Right now, I don't think there's anything else that we need to make that takes steel. Let me just check one more time. Steel pipe, steel beam. Anything that else needs to be made is, I'm pretty sure, going to need these materials, not the other way around. Though, I might need to check an assembler if it lets me make one good. And see if there are any recipes in here that are going to be specifically steel. Steel beams and reinforced frames, that's good. Rotors and plates, that's fine. Fabric is... So there's nothing else that needs steel. There's nothing else that needs steel. So I'm not worried about... anything. We're just going to make 3 and underclock. We're going to make 3 and underclock one of them. Yeah, that's good. So this coal coming out will need to be split 3 ways. The steel will need to be split 3 ways, so this won't fit here. We're going to combine this in order to split it out so it's even. It's the best way to do that. This probably needs to be moved anyway. So let's get that set up at least. Let's get that, before we go back, this is going to need to be a tier 2 belt. It's going to split out into 3 ways. It needs to split unevenly. 120. Oh, geez, we're gonna have to do some belt balancing here. We need to do some multiple divisions and then reconnect them again to get them to be the right amount. That, or we just allow them to split evenly, and it will sort itself out because of supply and demand. It'll sort itself out. If we just take all 3 belts and push them in, because the one that's only taking 30 will back up and the overflow will be sent equally down the other 2 branches at that point. So that's fine now. We don't have to we don't have to force balance any of these belts. We'll just let the demand of each machine handle that for us. Okay. So that's a massive fucking headache solved. Each one will be regular tier 1 belts do how much? I can never remember. Is it 90? 60? That's fine. We're looking at 45s. 45, 45, 30, so we're good. They'll come back together into a tier 2 belt. Into a supply. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put a buffer down there too, though I think we're going to be reducing 1-to-1 with our consumption, because we're going to be making the steel beams and steel pipes. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. I just wanted to go through the mental math there. I would love to be able to put down ghosts like you could do in Factorio and just put, like, I'm planning to put something here. Boink, boink, boink. That would be really good. All right, so let's get 3 foundries, and we're going to have to do some belt dolphin diving. So I'm going to give these guys some space. How many more of these can I make? I don't think I can make 10 more. Let's close the biomass section. We're just never going to need that for the most part. This takes... Oh, we're out of the rods. It's the rods that are the problem, right? Yeah, the rods are the big problem. So, can I just make 100 real quick? Because if we can make 10, then I can at least get the 45-45 split going, and then we can have some steel going. Like, I'd like to have steel running when I connect it to power. It takes 120 to be able to make 10. I don't have that much. We'll get up to like 6, maybe 7. 16, maybe 17. Maybe... Oh, we're gonna get like right there, dude. We're gonna be... Oh no, we can make 20! Fuck yeah. Perfect. So we have just enough to be able to go ahead and make all 3. We got very lucky here. And we'll be able to connect all the belts too. We should still have enough. You know what? I think we're going to be out of... No, we're not. We're still going to have some room for tier 2 belts. It's going to be real slim though. We might have to make more reinforced plates. And I don't like it. We need 20 total. So we need to make one more round. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're just out of pipes. If it needs more pipes from us or rods, we're going to be in a bit of trouble, but that's fine. Okay, so now we're going to do another foundry right over here. And a third one can go over on this side. Okay. So we are going to split our steel off 3 ways. This one's already splitting off 3 ways. We're going to just make our life easy. We're going to go ahead and just connect this one in to the far right side on each. Okay. That's not really all the way in, is it? No, it is. Okay. So this one's going to come into a splitter as well, which will split right here. Okay. It'll be a tier 2 belt going in. We're barely going to have enough to cover everything else. I probably could shorten this if I really want to, but if we get real desperate, we will. All right, you are going to... We don't want any clipping, so what we're going to do is try and find a raised pole that we can put up just right before this. Especially if we can get it to be really well lined up. And just get this to go higher. To the point that it goes up like this and zoops down into that guy. Okay, because we can do the exact same thing right here. With this, and we just get this to go. Hell, if it's gonna let me, I'll do a 3 up. Let's just do 2. Hey Squeaky, good to see you, man. Welcome back, friend. Can't afford. Oh, I only need tier 1 belts at this point. Shit. No, we don't have any metal plates as you would expect. And I'm pretty sure I can't make any either, so we are going to have to run back. Pretty sure we're not able to make any of that stuff now. We're out of raw resources. Cool. Power's not connected, and I'm not worried about that other coal right now. We don't really have any use for that other coal, so we're going to put a miner up on the copper, and we're going to connect it to power. Then we're going to route the power back. Going to come back with some iron, and we're going to get these bad boys going. Once it's all connected to power, man, it's going to be great. We should start actually pumping some of the coal in there. We will get 1 round of iron connected as well. So we should actually start making some steel, which is really cool. But we need to go get some plates. Let's get, I don't know if we can afford this. No, we don't have any rods. Okay, so we are just out of here. We can't even afford to put down another power pole, dude. We are so poor. Yeah, this game is like crack, man. I am seeing it in my head when I'm doing other mundane things as I'm planning out nerd shit, man. It's fun. I'm planning out ratios and trying to think of elegant ways to organize and lay things out. Here we go. The nice thing about having killed everything is that it doesn't come back, you know? Power is being inspected. Let's take a look at that beautiful, clean graph of steady power production. Indefinite, steady power production. Oh. The only flaw is that it is not also unlimited. That would make the game boring, wouldn't it? Alright. Well, we get to have a natural use of our fast up, fast down system that we've made. Oh, God. I shouldn't take any fall damage on the whole thing. And that's the whole point, is that it shouldn't have any fall damage. It should just work TM. So let's see. We spent a kind of ridiculous amount of effort on this. Please work. Oh my God, yes. So good. So good. That is so much better than climbing those ladders, man. Oh, so much better. You know, I'm tempted to have... I can't wait until we get preference belts, or preference splitters. Like, I can put these 2 into splitters and just have the iron ore offset, or iron bars, because I don't know if we get more points for more processed materials. Like ingots being worth more than ore because they've been processed, that sort of thing. Because that would be really cool if that was the case. And it would definitely incentivize us to keep pushing deeper into the production. I'm going to go grab some advanced plates, and pretty sure we don't need anything else. We have cables, yeah. What is in here that's low? Mostly just iron stuff. The iron plates, iron rods. We have screws. Do we have the reinforced plates? Only 6, okay. Well, we definitely need some more. Let's go ahead and top up at 200 and put the other back in there. Yeah, that copper on the other side of the island is going to be really nice because it's going to give us that dedicated copper cable dump, copper wire, because, I mean, we need 500, 1,500 for this particular thing that we're doing, and we're really only holding on to one stack at a time. This is going well. What was this making? I can't remember. This was making modular frames for us. Let's take this over just in case we decide that we want to make something else with them. I don't know. Okay, we do have a lot of these plates in here too. Let me, oh, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Take those 69 in there and keep them. Let's go grab some rods, which I don't think we have a stack backed up in here. Let's go ahead and take those 200. Oh god, our inventory is just such a fucking mess, man. Let me just go see if there's anything we can dump out or just get rid of. Honestly, just get rid of some of this shit. Like, I don't need this. Crystal, get out of here. I don't need the leaves. The leaves are so much easier to, so easy to get. We don't need to worry about it. Yeah, the mycelia, the other biomass stuff needs to get put up. I don't need 100 silica on us right now. I'm just gonna dump it, okay? 19 limestone taking up an inventory space. These 2 are taking up an inventory space. It's not needed. I don't need raw copper. Get rid of it. Okay. So let me go grab some iron plates, and we've got our rods. Plate should be in this guy right here. Oh, it's so nice seeing this clean on this side here. Imagine once we pave it, man. That's going to be even better. Let me take 2 of these. Inventory is still pretty full, but that's fine. There are a couple things we can put up. I feel like overclocking is going to be such a niche and specific task that we could just put those up. You know what we do need to do is the research for the purple slugs. We were looking for one of those and we found one. So let me go ahead and just do power slugs and get this research done. Never mind. That actually costs materials. Fuck. I'll put this up then. We good? I need to okay, that machine over there is going to make copper sheets and wires. That's what it's going to make. This basic copper materials that we constantly need. Okay, so we're headed back now, right? With our iron. We have enough iron to be able to do some things. We can make our belts. We can, yeah, we have enough. We can do whatever we want over there. Time to do my second favorite part of getting around the base, which is jumping off the edge deliberately. As opposed to accidentally. We still need to fix this iron carousel, but we don't even have to jump, we just fall off, but we do want to kind of clip on the edge and get out faster. Imagine a jump pad right on the corner. Just absolutely fucking launch us and then have one of those waiting at the end. Wouldn't have to do this run. I bet we could land right here. I bet I could put that landing pad right there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like we could do that. Really easy. I feel like that is not just possible, but entirely within reason. Let's see, transportation. Yep, we're gonna put it right here. Not quite on the grid, but that's okay. We'll put it close enough. Have you connect in right there. You know, I might land on the wire. That's fine. A little bit of extra risk. All right, off we go. Time to build some steel production, man. It's taken us a while. We haven't been quite as productive tonight as normally we are, but we are going to get there. What we have done is an unexpected expansion of power. I mean, it really more the standardization of our power. A bit of refinement to the setup that we had. You know what? Hold on. We need to get our power going. We need to make sure that this is connected and we get the range. That's right, Coco. If you want to keep your kneecaps attached to your knees, the safest thing to do is to follow the channel. But I'm no doctor, so. I like having the power pole just... Man, I do wish I could put it right in the front there. I really like that this whole thing is symmetrical for the most part. But I think it'd also be really cute if we put that connected up on top of there. Then again, it could be really ugly to do it that way, so maybe we just put it here. And then, you know, fucking whatever, deal with it. There we go. I'm on team fuck it, deal with it, you know? Alright, but let me get back on land and see if I can connect these guys. Coco is the doctor? Jesus, I don't know if I want that to be the case. Alright, the power lines can be kind of ridiculously long. That is too long. Okay, never mind. We'll put this one here. And then connect you over. And now, those drills should be turning on. And with them, me. Yeah, I see green. Coal's at least turning on. We've got that tier 2 belt all the way up from the iron mine down here to the bottom where we're going to be producing steel. Coal's moving. Drill is on and live. Now we've got to try to get these belts connected before the steel gets down, or the iron ore gets down here, so that we can really take advantage. Loving this, man. This is good. Loving that we could just do this little bit of a dolphin dive there. Perfect. We got it in time, too. I still don't see any of the iron. No, here it comes. Here comes the iron. Hell yeah. Okay, so one of these is going to get underclocked, and it's going to be this guy. We need to get him connected to power 2. You're going to be underclocked to 30 per minute. That will be enough for everything else to work out just nicely. We're going to put that there. Connect the power together. U to U. U to U3. Okay, and the power is connected from up there all the way down, so we don't have to worry about any of that. These guys should be on. They're yellow. Good. They're waiting for iron ore. Make sure all 3 of them are actually selected. Okay, that they have selected the recipe. Good. Now we're going to do a combiner, and we're going to do it right over here, because we can build our production just right on this. Okay, we're going to build a combiner just like this. Cool. Each one will be coming out 45, so we don't have to worry about tier 2 belts yet. Tier 2 belts will be later, after the combiner. That's a long way for that to go, but it went, dude. Look at that. Very nice. Very efficient. Oh, shit. We have steel. Nice. Very good. Oh, man. Yeah, so it is going to go 3 ways, and right now these two are going to be operating at a deficit because they're trying. Right now they're getting 30. They're trying to pull 45. This guy's getting 30 and needs 30. No. They're each getting 40. These two want 45. This one only wants 30. So the extra 10 will then get offset over here. Sorry, fucking math is hard. Oh, man. This is so nice. This is like the perfect setup for starter steel. So once this backs up inevitably, it's going to get a full stack of iron ore. And then it's going to start backing up on the belt. Once the belt backs up to the splitter, then the overflow will then spill onto the other 2 belts, and then we'll have 100% efficiency. But we will have these 2 turn off every now and then, but this one will fill up pretty quickly. It will never have enough iron ore. Look at that. We've got it, dude. This is so exciting to me. Okay, let's get a storage facility. Let's get a storage container just so that we have a backup. You know, we always have enough. We always have some steel. We never are out of the raw resource. Regional manager coming out to check out what we're doing. Do you like it? It's pretty good. So Squeaky, it's a difficult question to answer. Is Factorio as good as Satisfactory? There are benefits and flaws in both games that I've seen so far. You know, there are natural limitations, mostly in the way that the game is presented. I find Factorio has a lot of the same. They're both factory games, and they are both very good factory games. Is it as good as this? I think it's too subjective to give an answer. I am very fond of Factorio. Satisfactory offers a different experience with the same gameplay loop. Both are definitely worth playing. Both are definitely worth your time. I think it's going to... The main difference, which again is just in the presentation, this is a game about fewer objects. Factorio, because it's a 2D game, you have so much shit everywhere. You can get a lot more modular from what I've seen in the way that you build things. It's grid-based the whole way through. Everything is on a grid, pretty large grid. It's as if the world was already paved in Satisfactory, you know, and everything had to be placed on one tile as opposed to just a smaller grid within it, but... Factorio is just a game if you want to get, like, extremely granular. Okay, where Satisfactory is about building a factory, Factorio often feels more like programming a circuit board. The minute details that have to be taken into consideration and balanced and all of that with Factorio. I would say that Factorio is a more complex Satisfactory. But without the altitude elements, I don't know. But they're just very good games and different. I wouldn't put a quality to one or the other. Definitely just play them both. They're so good. Oh. All right. So we've got steel going in, and... Oh, wait, is that a tier 1 belt? Fuck that. No. There we go. Get it in there. Minecraft Feed the Beast often feels a bit... I mean, Minecraft Feed the Beast without magic bullshit in it is as close to a bridge between the two as possible. I would love to play Feed the Beast to just get sick of Minecraft. You know, it's just always Minecraft. I'm going to see if this belt is backing up. This is kind of why I'm lingering. So I'm waiting to see if this back up. What? It's producing... It's taking 30 per minute. This is taking 45 per minute. Can I not fucking count? 45 plus 45 is 90 plus 30 is 120. Why did I pick that up? Do we... Hold on. It's possible that we're using a tier 1 belt somewhere in here. And the result would be disastrous. So I'm going to trace back through it and make sure that we are doing tier 2 belts through the whole... You see that? It's skipping every one. So there's a tier 1 belt in between there. Aha. There we go. Aha. It's going to be this. What? Or is this a tier 1 elevator? Or is this a tier 1 elevator? Fuck, I don't know. 8 is a... Oh, they're both tier 1 elevators. Okay. We need to upgrade them. No, just the one. Okay, now it's going. Now it's totally fine. Yeah, I was very concerned as to why we were still not backed up. Like we should have been. There we go. Look at that. Doubling that throughput. All right. What does that sound? You know, we should... Hello? Okay. I don't know what that sound is. We should 100% get our dune buggy and then just go driving around this area. All this desert, horrible desert, but there might be some really good resources out there. Could be really good. Yeah, that's much more thorough. We're gonna see this belt start backing up here any minute now. And that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see it happen just for my own satisfaction. The overclocking and underclocking is one of my favorite parts of the actual factory designing. Because it allows you to get rid of nasty excess. And you can have 100% efficiency without having to balloon your production up. Like I can do just one of everything, you know? And have it be, you know, ratio appropriate. I'm waiting on it, man. Also, we're vacuuming at 9:30. I don't know why we're vacuuming. I hope you don't hear it. Here we go. This iron ore is taking a long time to back up, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go eat myself off the edge here. And go look at what the stack is up to. Only 22 out of 100. Okay, I'm not gonna wait on that shit. There we go. So now we have steel production. We just need to make two, not even assemblers. We just need to make two constructors. Really, yeah, just 2. Because one's going to take a tier... No, they're both going to take tier 1 belts. The fuck am I talking about? It's going to be fine. Okay, so we're going to do... Well, really, both of them could just be side by side. Let's just do this. The other one's going to go here. Cool. We will need more power. Yet more power. Always more power. Yeah, we're going to have to offload one of these lines real quick. Unless we do another split like this. Which I think could be cute, actually, if we did that. How's that? No clipping, it just goes right over. Nice. I do like when they're more trim and streamlined, but I'm also not going to be a picky bitch. I'll be all kinds of different bitches, but not a picky one. Not right now. All right, let's go ahead and do this. That should be enough to get everything connected. We'll do a tier 2 belt out, because we are going to need the full throughput here. What? These probably need to be pushed forward then. Let's get the splitting done first. Okay, let me go shut my door. I'm sure you can't hear the vacuum, but I can't hear anything else. It's just like a fucking mosquito in my ear, man. It's the one thing when I'm streaming that it just gets under my skin is just background noise. I can't focus on anything else. Especially if it's incessant like a vacuum. What was I doing? Constructor, that's right. We had 2 constructors we needed to put down. Here we go. Get rid of some of these bushes too. Alright, so we've got the tier 2 belt going in. Good. We just need a tier 1 belt coming out because one of these is going to take 60, one of them is going to take 30. You're going to make steel pipes, you are going to make steel beams, and that's a 1-to-1 right there. Each of them is going to go into their own container. I want to just have a fuckload of both. Like I'm putting buffers and containers on everything because I don't ever want to be like, oh, I need more than 1 stack of this thing and I can't have it. You know, I just don't want that to be the case. Especially if, okay, never mind. I was going to let you live, but you made your choice. Okay, so let's get our belts going. Cool, and if these guys connect, which they will right now. There we go, you, and they should get going. Now we've got steel beam production and steel pipe production. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, taking in 60 per minute to be able to make 15 per minute on these steel beams. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Here come the steel pipes as well. Very nice. We've got them, and this can run indefinitely. Like if we look at our power supply, where's our power? Give me power pole. Power's fine. We're just under 300 megawatts per minute, bouncing around between 250 and 300 depending on what's being produced back at home. It's very, very good. Very satisfying. Has this backed up yet? It has. Not quite. No, never mind. It hasn't. I'm a fucking idiot. Not yet. Close, though. Once it does, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious, because right now we're not operating at full efficiency. Okay. So now the question is, how many of each of these are we going to need to be able to do the next tiers of research? Especially for the MAM, and I don't know if I can make another MAM over here. That would be fine if we can make another MAM. Just to have somewhere else that we can look at the research. That's a little bit high up, but you know what? That's okay. Just to be able to look at stuff. Yeah, the extra inventory would be good, but like that's 200 copper wire. Until we get this next facility set up, that's not realistic. Yeah, the next thing I want to look at is how the hell do I make these stators? Static parts of a motor. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely want to figure out how to make those. Do we not know? It may be at an assembler that we do that. We don't have any quick wire. We haven't made any actual Canterium ingots yet. The mycelia is done. Nutrients are getting there. We don't have the stators, but we do have the pipes now, which is really good. Is quartz required? Yeah, those cubes are also what we need for the buggy. So there's a lot that we need kind of immediately, but with this, it's going to be, like, what is this again? It's steel, no, encased industrial beams, and those come off of steel beams. This one requires pipes and gunpowder, so that's easy to do. The gun requires a circuit board, which we have no way of making yet. What is this, by the way? That is rubber. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how the rubber's going to get made. Hopefully automated as well. So there's not much left on the MAM. The remainder, I imagine, is going to come out of our other machines. I'm going to go ahead and grab whatever we have, and we're just going to make some plans as to what we're going to do with it when we get home. We've got 40 of one and 50 of the other. Let's go ahead and get the production up for our copper sheets for piping and the... Ooh, what are you? And the wire that we can use for research, because we're going to need something like, God, 5,000-6,000, I think, for the different researches that we have available right now. Are we building a watchtower? We are. And get it where I can actually reach the ladder. Pretty sure I can get somewhere from right there. What happened to the good boy? I don't... Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen the lobster doggo, isn't it? I think he's trying to find his way back, because we went up on a mountain. And we went up on that ridge, or I can't remember what ridge we went up to, but we ended up getting thrown off it. And I haven't seen him since because he got left behind, because he's smarter than me. That's all it is. He's finding a safer way home. We'll find him eventually. I'm sure he'll be dragging home like an army of bullshit that he found. What a precious boy, though. Eventually we'll find him. Oh! Is that another boy? Do I have... I do have berries. Oh, it's time. Speaking of good boys. We want him to know that we're here. Then we want to put the berries down. Then he will be like, oh, hello, and then come eat the berries. I don't think I have to be crouching, but it makes me feel better. Where is he? There he is. Come here. Am I going to get attacked from the bushes? Is this an elaborate bait? It could be. He can eat all of them, too. I don't care. Hello. Eat these and live and be happy. What a good boy. Having a good time, man. See if we can get like that proper National Geographic shot. Get it like between the bushes. Oh. He's done eating, man. That's fine. Hello. What a precious boy. So now we have two. We had seen this one first, I think, and then it ran away from us. The other one is making its way back home, and he's going to be so happy to find that now he has a friend. Very good. Yes, the lobster dog is by and far my favorite part of the game so far. My heart just melts every time. Every single time I see him. All right, let's get a drill up. A miner. And this miner is going to send its copper... Fucking where? Where do we want to do this? Down here? This looks like a good spot to do it. We put all of our products near each other like this. That'll be good. So we're going to get our copper face in this way. This is a pure... it's a normal node, so it's only going to be 60. She said disappointed I was. Damn. How dare it only be 60? I really think that, given what we're trying to produce and the quantity that we're trying to produce, I really feel like overclocking this guy would be worth it. Getting it up to 200% to make it into effectively a pure node until we get a tier 2 miner. In which case, we probably will just leave it as 120. Pretend it's pure. I think that could be really good. I mean, because we're able to get a lot of play out of the iron nodes that we have so far, and the idea of being able to overclock them again in the future, even after we've upgraded them to higher tier miners, I mean, that just sounds really cool to me. All right, let's do the same awful garbage that we did before. We are going to overclock this, though. I think we are going to overclock it, so I'm just going to plan as if it were a pure node. We're going to plan our elevators, of course. Not 8. Let's do tier 2 here. Tier 2, connect you down. You're going to go this way. Okay. And then we're just going to get all this connected. I'm pretty sure that we're going to need an array of 4 smelters to be able to produce it all the time. So we're probably going to put our smelter array. Like, we'll get this down into a splitter right here that will go split 3 ways. It's No, we split 2 into split 2. It's the same thing that we did in our iron mine. We're going to put this down into a splitter that splits out half, and then each half gets divided again into an array of 4 smelters that then get combined again. Combine into a tier 2 combiner. Well, not a tier 2 combiner, but, you know, a second combiner to bring all 4 lanes into one. Really, we don't need to do that, depending on the ratio. Because I want to get 1-to-1 throughput on the sheets as well as the wire that we're making here, so let's try to get that done. But for now, we need to go ahead and get the elevator on there. Let's just focus on getting the materials down and processed. Cool, that's good. Now we need to get rid of these guys. Both of them need to go, so that we can connect it all together properly. And they really didn't want you to have an easy way up here, did they? I don't know if it connects. Oh, it does here. Okay, good. Could just build ramps. I mean, there are solutions to what we're trying to do here. I'm actually going to bring this entire power column over here. See if we can do this without... There we go. Do this and connect that down there. For now, that'll be enough. Then we can also connect this directly into there. Perfect. Now the miner is connected. Okay, so we need to get rid of this guy so that we can properly connect the belt. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Here, have this. Have some bacon. Okay. I would have the fattest fucking dog, IRL, dude. I would have the fattest fucking dog. I would have absolutely no self-control. None. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, that's a shitty spot for that, but you know what? We're going to make it work. Let me just try and get this down onto even ground before we continue any further. There we go. Okay, so now we want to put that into a splitter, which honestly we probably could have just done a splitter like that. Get rid of this guy. Okay, cool. And then we'll split that out 2 ways. It'll be 60 on either side, so tier 1 belt is fine at this point. We will also need to do more splitters. So we're going to put this about at a corner here. And you are going to get moved for a number of reasons. One, we can put this right here in the middle, because we're not going to use either of these 2 ports. So now we do this. What? It's invalid shape. Oh, fuck off with your invalid shape. All belts are beautiful in this stream. Okay. There we go. Hello. Did you like the... Oh, he brought the bacon back. He did not want the bacon. Okay. That's fine. Weird dog, but okay. Never gonna tell a dog they're wrong. Physically incapable. Okay. And we got those 2 set up. So one will go forward, one will go left here. So we just want to get our 4 smelters up, which we have enough to do that. Perfect. We are just going to build them adjacent to each other. Do that, then get this guy right next to it. It's a little bit higher, but it is next to each other, which is fine. It'd be nice if we can get these guys perfectly cornered. Perfectly is not a word that is going to fit here. Close enough, though. Absolutely fits. Fucking trees. Fern, look away. No, Jesus Christ. Where's my... What happened to my chainsaw? Why did my chainsaw ever lose my hand? I never get out of my hand for that. For that reason. Why 4, dog? Good boy. I know what you should be doing after stream, Fern. That's coming over and doing more weebs. Okay. So now we need to do... this. It's the same thing we did for our iron setup. Now we got a full one set up for our copper too, which is really good. We really should be doing this same thing at home. Like, we need to build a platform out for our copper, get both of those pure lines in, and do exactly this. Same thing we did with our iron. And just have 4 of these boys going at all times. Okay, you are going to connect here, which will then connect into both of those. Okay. Oh, why would you ever do that? That was horrible. Okay, you connect from there, you connect from there. So this is really gonna consume a lot of power compared to what we had been doing with all of this stuff, but it's totally fine. Okay, so all of that's going, and honestly, this should be connected to power. Oh, because we haven't selected a recipe yet. Okay. So after we get the copper, the biggest thing that I want to do is we're going to be doing 120 total divided over 2 different items. So let me get an assembler down. or a constructor. So I'm always going to get those wrong, by the way. We're out of cable. The irony. That's what we're here to produce. Okay, so let me just say you're going to be copper. They're all going to be copper, but let's go ahead and get them going. There's no reason not to have them prepared because we can make some of the stuff that we're lacking. Okay, so we can get this out of here. Precious boy. As far as I know, it takes time, but they eventually do come back to you. I don't know. We haven't lost one as hard as we lost one the other stream, but I'm sure he'll find his way back. We miss him. In the meantime, we have other copper. Oh, I love their little legs. I'm going to absolutely tame every single one of them. I want you to know that there is not one of them that will not be picked up and tamed. Because look at them. How could you not? How could you not? Look at his little legs sticking up there. Oh, my God. Dog army. Yeah, that's right, man. Get me some of that dog army going. That's all we need. We get a crafting bench because we need to make some cable. Just real quick, just like 10. So that we can make a constructor. We want to make copper sheet, which is going to take 20 per minute. Only 20 per minute. Only producing 10 per minute, but we really don't need much. And then the other one that it can make is the wire, which is 15 per minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. It would be rude not to tame them all, Rat. I think you're absolutely right. Wow, okay. So if we did 4 wire producers, that would be 60. That would be half our belt. And then if we did 3 of the pipe, the copper sheets, that would be 60 for the other half. I think it's totally fine. Yeah, that's great. So we'll do half. So these two will combine. Oh, really? They don't need to. This will split into 2. This will split into 2. These two will combine and then split into 3. To be evenly distributed. 40, 40, 40. 40, 40, 40? I don't... No, 40, 40. No. Fuck's sake. 30, 30, 30. Why would we do 30? No, 20, 20, 20. Fuck's sake, I'm dumb. One of them is going to be 4 sets of 15 for a total of 60. That's half our throughput, okay? The other half of the throughput will be divided 3 ways into 20, 20, 20 for the thing. There we go. So they need to combine. These two need to combine, then they get split out into 3 belts. So we need to set that up first, and then we'll connect them all to the assemblers, to the constructors. We're going to need 5 constructors. That's a lot of fucking constructors, dude. Then we combine them and put them into tanks just like this. Hello. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's grab a combiner over here for these guys. These guys are going to be combined. We're going to give them a little bit of distance since they are awkwardly. Look at you. You're the combiner. I'm naming him Clipper, okay? This one's named Clipper. All right, so you're going to have 30 out. You're going to have 30 out. Okay, it's at 60 out, so it really doesn't even matter there. We could put this into a splitter now. That will go 3 ways. So 3 goes this way. You're going to go out into 3 constructors. 1 here, 1 to the left of it. I'm out of cable again, you bitch. We can have one make cable for us real quick. Like you're going to make... Well, you're going to end up making copper sheets, but for now, you're going to make wire. This wire will be used to, let's see. The wire will be used to... Fuck's sake, I hate everything. Okay, hold on. Let me make the crafting bench again. So we got to make more cable. We have to make cable to make cable, okay? Let's just make like 30, and then that should be it. Then we should be able to make our own cable. We're not making any secondary materials, so we don't need to worry about like having assemblers go, or any of these constructors go into constructors. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so you're going to go here, and then you're also going to split off this way. Because you're going to get put right here. You're going to get put into there. This extra junction is so that this can also go over to the other side where the wire is being done. Okay, so you're going in, and I don't know why you're making wire. You don't need to make wire anymore. Never mind. Cancel that. You're going to make some copper sheet. Okay, good. Good deal. So that will go out wherever, and then we're going to make more constructors, which only need 8 each. So we should be fine there. We have this guy over here. Good. You get split off and into there. So this is going to be very efficient. Like, this is just all independent. It's all it doesn't take anything from the current resources that we have back at home. This is just on its own, which is nice. We don't have to worry about these things balancing with each other. They're just doing a nice big production of this material that we need. All right, so let's do this guy. It's going to combine those 3, and then it's, well, okay, listen, we're actually going to do it like this. It's going to be a little wonky, but it will work, I promise. You're going to go straight in there to the side. You're going to go into the back. You're going to go into the far right side. Don't ask me why. There we go. That's fine. Drag it all over here. That will then totally produce... It's only 30 per minute, so we're still going to just put down a... storage container just right next to the other guys. You're going to go there. That's where you live. Just like that. So now we have copper sheets being produced en masse. Very nice. Need to get power set up on these other 2 here real quick. Okay, you get in there. Okay, so that's it. Now we've got 30 per minute being produced. It's not a lot, but it's honest work. We could take one pure node and get one tier 1 belt of the copper sheets here, but I can't imagine why we would ever really need that. That seems beyond excessive. So here's what we're going to do now. This is going to continue to bloat out to the side a little bit because we're going to put 2 assemblers here that connect to just this guy. So let's get that splitter down. We're just going to kind of tilt it this way. Like, we're going to kind of fan it out a little bit. And I don't think we have enough to be able to place, any more. Of course. Let's do you and you. Perfect. And then these are going to connect into some more assemblers. So let's go ahead and craft some more. I keep undoing the crafting bench, thinking that we aren't going to need it anymore. No, we do, and we will. All right, some cable. We're just going to let this sit here for a second. So once we get this set up, man, we're going to have all of our tier 1 steel materials being produced. We're going to have a massive surplus of power still. I think we're just now going to be crossing over the halfway mark on our capacity. We're producing well over 1 of everything. We should have enough now. Let's get to around 100 and then be good. Okay. So now you can go. This should really be the last time. Okay, good deal. And now we need to put our assemblers down. We're just going to do 2 sets of 2. I say simply, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hey, Don. Good to see you, friend. Okay, you and you next to him. I know it's not moving, but I want to see the line line up properly. Okay, and then you... Oh, geez. The fucking plants, man. Get out of here. I do appreciate that the buildings respect the plants. There we go. Yeah, we got pretty good latency on the stream now, I guess. Good deal. Let's not ruin the berries, actually. I want to keep those berries there. So let's do that and put that one next to it. And we've got to get 2 belts going in there, 2 belts going in here. So that's fine. Let's do that. 3. Connect and connect. There we go. You connect here. You connect there. Now we need to get these guys set up for wire. You are wires. You're also wires. I do appreciate that we have the alternate wire set up, but we're not producing enough iron to really warrant it. We're so overproducing copper that it doesn't make sense for us to do anything else with it, you know? Okay, so now the fun part is getting the power set up. We do that between these 2. Do that one there. You connect in, you connect in. Very nice. Oh, it's just satisfying, man. It just flows. It's like if you've ever seen a really good, really nice flow chart. That's what this game feels like. You're making a very nice flow chart. Quench, don't share my secrets. We don't have low latency. I'm just predicting when people are going to enter chat. There we go. Doesn't matter if we have this on an input or output. It doesn't really matter. Would like it lined up-ish. Just have all the stuff over here. Though I do want to be able to walk between them, so. Because we need to combine those, and then combine them again. So let's just put it right here. And that'll be enough. So now we need a combiner. We're going to let it be a little bit messy, but it's going to eventually get where it needs to go. I do like the organic nature of it. Not stressing too much over things that don't really matter. It's definitely how I'm enjoying playing this game so far. Because once we build a proper facility with foundations and shit, you know, that's when we'll start really looking at stuff. This is 30 per minute, so this is actually going to need tier 2 belts to combine in here to the rest of the way. So let's do a splitter. No, merger. Merger's going to merge this way. Hopefully this works. We'll see. Okay, and 7. To get our tier 2 belt, we'll go into the side here. You will go into the back, and by their powers combined. Actually, we don't need tier 2 belts here. We only need tier 1 on this. It's still only 60 per minute on this particular section. This is the only 120 per second. So now we are making fuckloads of wire. We're making 120 per minute. Why is this backed up? It shouldn't be backed up. What is happening here? Oh, no. I think it's because this has a buffer inside. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure. It should empty that buffer, though. 27 to 29, 28, 27 to 29. Well, it's even now. That's what it was always meant to be. It's even now. Let's clear them out so they don't have a random buffer. We'll let that buffer be later, but let's front load the buffer, basically. We'll drag all this stuff because we don't want this to be backed up for any reason. But that is the rate it's producing at, huh? Let's go ahead and put anything we have over. Well, we could hold on to a little bit of it. That's fine. But I mean, in here, we've already almost got 150 going. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. It is producing 1-to-1. This is traveling. There's nothing backing up. There shouldn't be any buffer in here. Okay. It goes 1, it gets taken out. Goes 1, it gets taken out. Well, it makes 2, and then it gets taken out. That's what's happening. It is producing 2. Okay, so we're good. Perfect. So now this is set up. We've got copper sheet, copper wire en masse. We have steel beams, steel pipes. And we have a lot of them, by the way. Since we're down here again, let's go ahead and grab a full stack. Put that 40 back. Let's grab a full stack of the pipes here. Put those extra back. Let's do the same thing with our sheets here. We don't quite have a full stack, so let's just grab whatever's in there. And then with the wire, let's consolidate up to almost a full stack here. So this, we're going to forget about this for a minute. We're going to come back down here, be like, I need wire. Come back down here and find this thing is like 2/3 full. That's going to be good. Let's go ahead and heal. Let's head back to the main area. Let's get a shopping list for the research that we want to do and take a look at what some of our next priorities could be. Now that we have long-term production of some of these really important materials, we really do want to start looking at how we're going to spend them, which is obviously the fun part. So let's go take a look at that and get a hit list. Really should make a bridge. That or just a jump pad and launch myself across the river. I'm honestly fine with either of those options. I think the launch pad's more fun, but you know, one of them's going to break my ankle, so here we go. Here we go. Meow. Is there anything in here, in any of these boxes that I need to take back? No. Good, they're empty. Perfect. I'm sure that once I make that launcher up on the top there, that's going to be what we do next. I need to know. We're going to build a launch pad right at the top, and I'm going to try and just launch myself right into the green goo. It's going to be great, man. I think it'll work. One of these guys, but at the very top of the cliff. I do have to steer it a tiny bit, but really not much at all. Okay. You can't even see it because of the fog. You can kind of see it down there, but it's right there. We're gonna build a jump pad right in that direction. Okay, and then we're gonna. Oh, look at that, man! It really does let us get about there. This is the best distance, and I think forward momentum is going to be good because we can kind of push that a little bit more ourselves, but I definitely think we can land that. You better fucking believe we're jumping, too. I ain't no bitch. All right, let's do it. Oh, my God. Press R to reload. Okay. How am I supposed to do this? I'm going to fall off the fucking thing just trying to land on it. Just trying to get onto the pad. Oh! I wasn't ready to go. Oh, no, we're not going to make that. Eh. Oh god, shooting powers the thrusters? I could turn around and shoot and it would launch me further. I'm still fine with that. It's not as far as I thought it would be, but we can put it like right here. We are getting about 50% more distance though, jumping off of that instead of launching off of it instead of jumping, but what I think we probably need to do is expand that out like just a little lip, lower it, and then just be able to drop onto it. We drop onto it and it launches us forward. That could be good. Oh shit, what am I doing? Climbing. Idiot. Yeah, your momentum going into the jump is so important. Because I get a lot of variance in where I actually land depending on my momentum going into it. So it's interesting, it's just pushing you. As you would expect, like it is applying physics. So it has to counter your current momentum before it can give you momentum in the other direction. I super appreciate that it does that instead of just, you know, Deus Ex momentum. You are now going this direction in this speed. Okay. I think I would suck a dick for a ladder in this game right now. Railing would be good too. Like I need both of them. There we go. Anyway, I'm very satisfied with what we've accomplished tonight. Let's take a look at it. We didn't really touch anything over here. We really weren't up here for most of it. We spent most of it, I feel like we spent most of the evening so far down at the bottom getting steel set up. Actually, no, that was only like, what, the last hour? We did a lot of it on power today. We got power set up and we did some organization there, and then we got some set up on our coal. We've also got more long-term copper set up, and I think the biggest, most immediate project we could do is to get copper routed into a platform facility over there. And the way that I want to do this is going to be to actually keep this exact height by building a platform bridge over this way and then sort of catty corner it that way and then connect it into how we want to do that. That way we can build a drivable walkway. Or if nothing else, it's something that we can put the pneumatic tube in and just travel from facility to facility. And we can call this the iron tower, and this could be the copper tower. Maybe we will build a steel tower over here on the other side. I mean, that's possible. But chat, it is that time. My phone has informed me it's 10 p.m., so it's time to get out of here. Boy, did I have a good time tonight. Started out a bit rough. YouTube, you don't know anything about it. Shut the fuck up. The streamer audience only. I had a good time tonight. And glad you were here to share it with me. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Those of you on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the videos. Definitely helps. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's, I don't know, anything I should know. But I've had a good time tonight. And we'll be back on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try, I know I said this about Friday, but I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow. I'm going to try and do more bonus evening streams because I'm getting to the point that I can. So anyway, it was a great night. I hope you join me then on Tuesday. That's going to be it for me. Good night, friends.